You're watching the Battered Fans Network.
Since 96, MLS has been the youngest soccer league. From 10 teams to 30, playoffs and parity. Battered MLS bring local guests to cover games. Analysis firsthand, not Google like other lames. Stats and recaps cover the West and East. Can't forget, we're on Sean Johnson, watch every week. DPs for the elite, 10 gam get you the vets. Playoff trees as American as it gets. It's time to turn off the world, grab a drink and let's go. We're Battered MLS fans, so lock in on the show. Battered MLS fans, so lock in on
No question about it. I am ready to get hurt again.
Chris, the MLS is back. Welcome everybody to, well, it's not even an episode, it's a watch along. February 21st, opening weekend, Miami, LAFC, KBD. How are you doing, sir?
It's been
sir.
amazing. No, not anymore. It's been amazing to finally consume some MLS. Just being a junkie this morning, watching St. Louis. Like, who does that?
I found that game entertaining. I don't know if you saw the way that game started.
It was really good.
St. Louis, the ball kicked off, and boom, everybody just running 9 routes, just straight up the pitch. I was like, holy crap, they're gonna score in the first 10 seconds. Like it was an entertaining game.
Yeah, no, I look, the games have been great so far. I mean, I don't know if you've been keeping up with the MLS games today. I mean, Orlando was getting schlackled, and they're still getting destroyed as we speak.
I see a lot of people saying that. It's only 2-0. Like, it hasn't been that big of an ass kicking.
I mean, we're getting close to the end, and Austin
now, DC
is also
being up 1-0.
And then you got Austin beating Minnesota, and I didn't see James Rodriguez anywhere.
Well, that I didn't watch.
Yeah, I mean, that's the first thing I chimed into was Austin, Minnesota, and James Rodriguez isn't in the starting lineup. He's not on the bench, so I don't know what's up with that. But
interesting.
Austin is winning 1-0. Yep.
All right. Well, we do have Eric from the Section 128 joining us because we're doing a watch along. This is the MLS Battered MLS channel, so we're not gonna just do us. We gotta have some LAFC representation. So, Eric, how are you doing, sir?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. I'm waiting for this game. It feels like MLS is back finally because, you know, it's been nonstop trolling for the last 3 games between us and Carson fans. So, you know, it's
I saw that you and the Carson fans are going at it on
very
Twitter.
unique.
Oh, yeah. No, and with James, he didn't travel to Austin, so he was never going to play this game.
But why?
They haven't
he's
really
Like, he just didn't feel like it. He just didn't want to go to Texas.
I think he got his work visa, so it's not a work visa issue. Not sure what it is. So yeah, that's all I know is he didn't travel. I have no other news than that, and also that he is eligible to play, I believe. So not sure what's up with that.
Well,
I think we just got breaking news, Danny, from Eric. I think we just got breaking news from Eric right now that James didn't want to play in Texas. Breaking news.
Yeah.
I don't think that was it.
It's like if you're going to play any time of the year in Texas,
No,
it's right now. It's not like it's 100 degrees and 90% humidity.
Yes. Yeah, well, let me hit up Connor. Maybe Connor has an answer for us as to what happened. All right. So starting lineups. Chris, the starting lineup already dropped because I just got home a couple minutes ago, so I haven't had.
They did.
To look at it. Okay. Now, what's the starting lineup
So
looking like?
I'll go over the now for the Inter Miami side, right? St. Clair's a shoe in at goalkeeper. From left to right, Ian Frey is going to be. I'm sorry. From left to right, Ian Frey. Well, why am I saying Ian Frey? Noah Allen is playing left back. You have Mikael and Falcone playing center back. Ian Frey is playing right back. And then in the midfield, you have DePaul, Messi, and Bright. And then you have Segovia starting, Silvetti, and then Battered Family up top. So,
Oh my gosh! So they're going with Silvetti on the
Allende's
right
not
side again.
starting. Well, I don't know because the way that it's structured, it's just listed. It's not showing you what
Yeah, but
formation or anything. They're just, you know how they've been listing it recently.
Yeah. All right. Eric,
Hey,
how's your 11 looking?
our 11 is looking the exact same as it did in the Champions Cup. So pretty excited about that.
Nice.
I thought they. Oh, sorry. No. That's off. That's off right there. So, Hollings, basically Segura is there instead of Hollingshead. That's pretty much the only difference.
Okay.
So Martinez starting over
Yeah.
Ordaz?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Otherwise, it looks the exact same as what you have. They're projected as a 4-3-3, but as we saw before, they kind of play more of a 4-2-3-1 with Tillman in more an advanced position, or almost like a 4-2-1-3 could be another way to kind of look at how they play. And so that should be interesting. And again, they've talked about the dual 10s. So Martinez and Tillman, when we have the ball, will be playing like dual 10s. Now, when we don't have the ball, they're going to be playing more of a 4-2-3, and Martinez is going to basically come back on the right side.
Okay. Well, Miami is. I'm 100% sure that when they put up the graphic, it's gonna look like a 4-4-2, but that really shifts into like a 4-2-3-1 just because Messi generally, because of Busquets not being there, the connection between the back line and the forwards is non-existent so far in the preseason. So you've seen him dropping back into the midfield to collect the ball a lot more. So if you watch the heat map after the game, there's a good chance you're going to see Messi right in the center of the pitch, almost playing like a traditional 10. So although maybe he has the liberty to push up like a second forward next to Berterame, he's going to be lying behind Berterame for a lot of the game. So even if it shows up as a 4-4-2, he ends up playing behind Berterame a lot because he's going to be dropping back deep into the midfield to pick up the ball, especially since it's bright. If it would have been Ayala is a little more skillful on the ball and in the attack. Bright doesn't give you much progressing the ball up the pitch. And DePaul, I guess, could. But, expect Messi to be heavy in the center of the pitch, dropping back to collect that ball.
Did you guys see the Mascherano interview on how he wants to
By
do
the way,
with
Minnesota. No. I think I saw a little bit of his interview from a day or two ago, but I haven't watched the whole thing.
He definitely gave. I think it was the last night, the press conference yesterday at the show, because LAFC put a whole big one. But basically, one of the things that stuck out to me is he talked about how Bouanga and Son is a very dangerous attack, one of the most dangerous in the league. And he said the way that they're going to want to deal with that is probably to try to keep the ball. He also says that Miami suffers without the ball. And so I think he really is going to try to control possession in this game. On the road, it'll be interesting to see how that works out.
It's interesting because I thought that the Miami would be okay playing the counter with Allende and Cibetti up wide vertically, but without Allende there, I'm surprised. Chris,
Minnesota, by the way, they scored, so they tied the game up 1-1, and Philadelphia. I'm sorry, but the delay is terrible. I'm gonna have to restart my computer at some point. And also, Philadelphia has a red card, and they're killing me because I bet them to win. I have a parlay where if I put $5, I was going to win like $600, and Philadelphia is already blowing my parlay up.
I told you, Philadelphia, although they're still going to be a playoff team, they're not going to be like last year, man. They're taking a dip down.
I'm going to have to make a whole new parlay now.
They're not going to have a home playoff game this year.
Man, parlay on like week 1, 2, even 3 is like, that's a ball.
Yeah, because you don't know anything. It's just a shot in the dark.
Totally.
All right.
Totally shot in the dark.
It's disgusting. I know, Eric. Don't judge me. I have $5 that I could throw. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, like,
I am a sicko.
Yeah. No, I am too. Like, I hit some good parlays like mid-season, end season, but the beginning is just like, it's so hard to. I think the pot odds on parlays get really tough beginning of the year. Beginning of the year is when you want to do your like end of year bets. Like right now is the time to bet for the cup because nobody knows their teams. Just you analyze kind of the roster moves, and there's not a lot there. So like they haven't really fixed it. Like, anyways, that's for me. It's like right now is the time to bet on the cup winner.
All right. So the first game of the season today was St. Louis Charlotte. By the way, St. Louis kids look beautiful to me when I saw them out on the pitch. So F you, Chris. And Chris with a
Danny,
C from
do you
St.
mind
Louis
if I
Soccer
step
Talking.
off real quick so I can
go ahead.
restart my
Go ahead.
computer?
So what we're going to do is we're going to substitute a Chris for a Chris. So let's take the Chris that I don't like off screen, and let's bring in the Chris that I do like from St. Louis Soccer News. What's going on, Chris?
Not much, Daniel. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if I'm this is a like for like.
But you're
I'll
so
do my
much
best.
better. Absolutely
But, yeah.
not a like for like. You're so much better.
I'll try.
For those watching, like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're gonna have a couple people jump on. Just people that usually join the Battered fans. We do a lot of panels and things like that. So we want to kind of just give them a second to jump on. Tell us a little bit about how their game went, and also just promote their channel because you guys got to start checking out also, especially like Chris Soccer, St. Louis Soccer News. Just to plug your website real quick. I say I want to plug other channels on here on the show because I want to promote everybody. Well, Chris and St. Louis Soccer News does a great job of promoting everybody on your website.
Yeah, that's kind of what it started as, was a way to promote not only St. Louis soccer content creators, podcasters, writers, etc., but we've expanded it out to essentially a giant master list of content creators all over MLS. With one notable exception of a city we don't talk about or cover, but that's neither here nor there. So everywhere else, yes, we have a pretty massive list. So if you want to find links to Atlanta podcasts or Miami podcasts or websites and writers, and so we try to maintain that as much as we can. And obviously it's St. Louis focused and focused on our soccer here in the area, but we do want to be part of the larger MLS community. So that's really what it's kind of evolved into. Is
absolutely, and that's appreciated. So I just wanted to know from your side of things, what did you think about the St. Louis Charlotte game? Because I know you were at the stadium, and the atmosphere looked great.
It always is. We're fortunate to have a pretty nice weather today, even though it was in the upper 30s, low 40s. It was still sunny, so and it wasn't all that windy, so that helps when it's not miserable and cold and snowing and raining or whatever. So neither of you guys know what any of those things are, but that's fine. LA and Miami, you guys are spoiled. So but no, it was nice. The atmosphere was good. I think the enthusiasm was there for kind of a fresh start to the franchise and to the season. So good vibes at least coming in, and they played, especially in the first 15 to 20 minutes, very positive, very on the front foot. And there were some good signs, and I think from a tactical perspective, I think we like the fact that it was much more forward thinking than Olaf Melberg's style of play was for the first part of last year, which was about 9 guys on defense and don't care about offense at all. So it was a nice first game. A little frustrating to not get 3 points when I think for the most part we carried the play, but Charlotte's kind of like that. You guys know that, like they play and block and they're frustrating, and so. And
I was going to tell you that we did the preview on the MLS show together, and not a lot of people are expecting a lot from St. Louis. I felt like you guys had a great chance to come out with 3 points, and Kalina just completely cleaned everything that went anywhere near him.
I mean, there's a reason the guy was goalie of the year to 24. I mean, it was the 23 goalie of the year in Berkey against him in 24, and so. I mean, we did have chances, but this also shows the kind of necessity for City to go out and get a legitimate striker. I mean, Simon Betcher had a pretty decent game, but you can see, we had a few discussions during and after the game with some friends and some podcasters here, and it certainly was, man, this style is going to be awfully good when we have more talent to execute it. And so, I think that's ultimately going to be the thing is, can they add the right pieces to play this style? In which case, we're going to turn some of these, ties into wins, and so we expect a lot more activity in the summer window. I don't think there's much left that they're going to do now, but definitely hoping for kind of an improved club, at least coming out of the World Cup break for sure.
It's a lot more fun than what we're used to, because I remember St. Louis just boring ball. I used to hate watching you guys.
Yeah, I mean, we were fun the first season because it was nonstop pressing Red Bull style and just psychotic, run ourselves to death, which isn't going to work long term. as Philly will learn very
Mhm.
rapidly under Carnell. Yeah, but especially last year, Melberg style was play ultra defensive and try to win every game 1-0, and the thing that we've talked about, Daniel, and some of the times I've been on is you can be boring and win, and that's fine. You can be exciting and lose, and that's still kind of okay because at least you're exciting. But if you're boring and bad, that's death, right? Because it kills your fan base.
Yeah.
It kills the excitement in the stadium.
Yeah.
It equals a bunch of people who just don't care anymore, and that's not what you want. And so, at least with kind of the style that Johan de May is trying to implement, we may not have the talent yet to play it how he wants, but you can see what he wants to do, and there's a clear plan. So, it's a positive. Today was a positive, even though we didn't get 3 points out of it.
Chris, before you head out of here, your thoughts on Miami LAFC, because that game's starting off in a couple minutes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. In my opinion, it's the best team in the league in Miami against
The most overrated team in LAFC.
Second and third with I think LAFC and Vancouver are the second and third best teams in the league in TBD order. I don't know which one is better going in, or will be over the year. But I think those three are kind of clearly better than everybody. I don't think that there is another team that I would trust to say right now. Now, obviously, every year is different, and you're going to have somebody pop up that you don't expect. But and you're also going to have probably a team or two that underachieves. It happens every single year. MLS is so unpredictable, and that's something that especially those of us who were MLS fans before in St. Louis here. We understood all along, but now we have a lot of new MLS fans because we've only been around in the league for 4 years, so they're understanding that every year is a crapshoot. So,
hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Hey, one question from an LAFC fan, because you guys picked up huge fan favorite Mbake.
Yeah.
He didn't play today. Do you know why he didn't play?
So it's been kind of a running joke about where in the world Mbake is. At one point it's like, is he rowing here from across the ocean? Is he taking a seaplane that's got to land 10 times? Like, what is the problem? It was visa issues. And as you're probably aware, that's happening with not just him, quite a few players and coaches and other staff coming from overseas. So
some countries are easier than others, and Senegal is definitely a trickier one.
Yes. And so Mbake, according to a city employee, a staff guy who I talked to today, said he was in the building today. So he is in the country. I would imagine that he's going to be in practice, hopefully this week, and maybe he's available for San Diego, which is our first road game next Saturday. If not, then I would imagine 2 weeks. So we're eager to get him on the field because we've seen the highlights. I've done some video analysis that I posted on him, and that just the raw athletic ability is exciting, and we're looking forward to getting somebody that we've never had a player like him before. We've never had anybody athletically like him before. So I
followed him when he was at USL Vegas Lights, and I fell in love with him there, and he came on because of an injury. He is one of the most controlled, violent defenders that there is. His debut game, which people didn't know if he was ready because he came through an injury, he injured 2 guys on like 50-50 balls, like clean. They were clean. He just has like this dog in him like nobody else, man. We all wanted him on our team, and we're all super jealous he's there. So enjoy him, and I'm really watching just to watch that guy play because he is a joy to watch.
The 2 Senegalese defenders that we have, which is Fallou Fall and now Mbake Fall combined, those 2 are going to be really exciting. It's going to be unpredictable, and it may sometimes be a disaster back there, but it's going to be fun to watch for sure.
All right.
Well, Chris, we tag you out to tag the other Chris in. I appreciate you giving us a little insight on St. Louis.
The Chris with the K. The K is so much better.
The one that we really don't like, but we'll put up with, I guess.
No, it's all right. Like I said, Daniel, anytime you need me, I'm happy to come on. I appreciate what you guys do, and the fact that you have me on to talk soccer. It's always a blast. So enjoy the game tonight, and enjoy the start of the season.
All right, Chris, have a good one. Enjoy the game.
See you guys.
I'm eating some pizza, so my head comes off. It's just so I don't like chew like a jerk.
Don't worry. We just had the team that looked good on that first game of the year. So I guess we'll bring on the team that didn't look as good, probably underperformed, and we were very disappointed in watching. Probably should have lost, but got saved by their goalie, which had a game that he hasn't had in like 2 years. I don't know if he can keep it up. So with
Danny,
that
you're
said, let's
so
bring
terrible.
on.
You're just the freaking worst.
Let's bring on my guy,
You're
Danny
just
Brands.
the
from the
worst.
Charlotte Soccer Talk.
It's
What's
so
going on,
sad.
Danny? How
It's
are you
so
doing today?
sad. It's so sad, Daniel. It's so sad to hear you.
He hates Charlotte so much.
You're coping. Your anti-Charlotte coping is harder than the positive cope that Charlotte has had to deal with this 1-1 draw on the road in St. Louis, because we should have won the match for sure. It's ridiculous that we didn't.
You guys lucked
I
out
just
to
had
get
to
that
sit
point,
here.
man.
Thank you for having me on the show. First off, guys, I appreciate you. Chris, good to
Absolutely.
see you. Eric, good to see you. I've always enjoyed being on shows with you before. I hope you guys beat Miami tonight. Daniel, thanks for welcoming me. But I was at a watch party for Charlotte FC today, and it's just sad that you have to come out. Like, it shows that you're already scared. You're already scared of what Charlotte's bringing to the table for sure.
He's so scared.
And you understand that this is one of your big rivals for dominance in the East. And we dropped 2 points today for sure. I just, I had to sit here, while I was backstage, I had to sit here and listen to Chris, all due respect to Chris Gebhardt, who came on and was talking to St. Louis. But everything he was saying, I was just like, none of this matters because you should have lost today. Charlotte FC underachieved yet again, and I don't know what it is about this on the road. Just can't seem to get anything done. Thank God Pep BL scored a nice equalizer, but it's sad. Charlotte FC, you actually, all jokes and kidding aside, Daniel, you're right. Charlotte FC was disappointing today, and Kalina did save the match in the final.
Kalina saved that point for sure.
Saves in stoppage time to win. In my mind, man, Apple TV called Pep BL the man of the match for the equalizer. I think Charlotte FC named Kalina the man of the match. Most fans would agree. And I am scared, Dennis Lopez, for who's commenting in the chat. I'm terrified.
No, not you. That's the other guy.
I expect big things from this club. Oh, well, what's he scared of? He has nothing to be
Shout out to Boss Daddy.
I
was watching the Soccer City watch along for the game with your boy. Yes. So again, I'll
my
say it
buddy John
again.
Hayes, my co-host John Hayes, did a Charlotte FC watch along. It's great.
We're gonna have some friends jump by.
Literally tens of thousands of people viewed that stream. That's how powerful Johnny Hayes is. He's great. Johnny needs to come on this show. He will eventually. He's just so what can I say?
We're gonna have to.
He's tough to track down. He's tough to pin down.
But we're gonna have some friends dropping by throughout the show because we want to make sure that we spread the love and want everybody to follow all these local people covering the team that care about the team instead of get paid to cover the team, because some people get paid for it, some other people do it because they love it. So we want to put those people out there because those are the people that do it with love and give you probably the best content because they do it from the heart. So make sure that you follow Soccer City.
Well,
is it Soccer City now? Because I don't want to. I know you said you
Soccer
changed
City is the new mantra. Yes, Soccer City is the name of the show. We
get it right, Danny. For the crown, baby.
You know how it is, man. It's for the crown, baby. Is still the mantra and motto. I mean, you know how it is. It's exactly what you say. These fan-based shows, these people taking the means of production into their own hands and jumping on mics and jumping on cameras and building our own graphics. I like this graphic you got going here. It's beautiful. This is what we do. It's the fan casts are the ones who bring the real, true voice of the fans to the people. All due respect to the legacy media and the mainstream media out there, but we're out here speaking for the people. And you and Chris have always done that. I think Eric does that for the LAFC folks, and we try to do that on Soccer City for Charlotte. Sure.
Just real quick, I just saw win probability. It says almost 50% for LAFC.
27% for Inter Miami. That is disrespectful.
Yeah, that's wild. So real quick, Danny, before you bow out of here, Charlotte, I know that you said they should have gotten it. What went wrong? Like, what did you guys expect? Real quick, because I was surprised. I thought that you guys would handle St. Louis.
It was not enough Zaha. Zaha did not get the ball enough, did not get to do his thing enough. It was a little bit of a problem mixing Luca de la Torre into the starting 11. New guy in the lineup who had been a San Diego player last year, and he replaced Bronico in the starting 11 for Charlotte, and just he's still feeling out exactly how he fits into that attack. So there was some problems with the link-up play. There was a couple good chances. Toklamati only got one really good shot. Good shot. It was not a shot on goal because it went off the post, but it was a decent chance in the first half that could have scored. Pep Biel scored a nice equalizer on an assist from Zaha, but we needed more from Zaha. Liel Abada started in place of Kerwin Vargas. Your Parcero was on the bench, sadly, and Abada did not deliver really anything. Kerwin did come in and contribute. Yeah, I think we scored when Kerwin came out. We didn't score. The equalizer came when Kerwin subbed in for us. So there you go. The back line still looks a little shaky. The fullbacks are going to have to press up more than they have been in the past. I don't know. It's interesting. Dean Smith has maybe his most talented team on paper, so the tactics are going to get a little bit more proactive, considering the last couple of years have been more pragmatic. So we'll see. But you guys enjoy the kickoff.
Danny,
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. The game just kicked off. Before you get off, I know I talk a lot of crap about Charlotte, and you know what? I only do it when you're around because I actually like Charlotte. Yeah. But you bring it out of me. But your honest thoughts. What do you think about this game? Who you got winning the game?
Yeah, I'll take the home team on this one.
Okay.
I'll take the home team. Okay. I'll take Sonny. And
okay.
But I am scared of Miami. If Herman Berterame actually comes out here and starts scoring goals, then I'm terrified of what Miami brings this year for sure.
All right, Danny. I appreciate you. Make sure everybody follows soccer. Yeah, it's fair.
That's about as generous as the Miami assessment you're gonna get from me. So yeah, I'm a hater. But kiss the badges, boys.
Good to see you, Danny. Man,
right.
If you notice the stands, it's there's a lot of black in there, not a lot of pink.
As it should be.
No, for sure.
That
was always the thing because oh man.
Who was that? Was that Ian Frey that flicked that ball over the top?
Wait, what minute are you guys on?
2:12, 2:13.
Yeah, that's where I am too. Okay. Oh no, that was man.
Chris is probably like on 110, 111.
Yeah, I'm 220, 221, 222.
Yeah, you and I are in sync.
Cool.
And Chris is probably far behind. His mic isn't even working right now.
Lloris just beat Messi out to that one, man.
One thing I wanted to bring up.
Go ahead, Chris.
Well, go ahead.
I was just going to say that I think the pitch looks beautiful for some reason. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the lighting, but it just looks so pristine.
It does look nice.
I will tell you, they've had a nice wet last couple of months there, so they should have had some great conditions for the grass.
Yeah, it looks nice.
And
Noah Allen is pretty high up.
Also, we haven't had USC football for 2 months, so it's plenty of time to get this pitch nice.
Noah Allen is pretty high up. You have Segovia that's in the middle there. Oh, Messi's cooking.
Well, like I said, you're going to see Messi and you're going to see Messi at the top of the box a lot. He's going to be playing like a traditional 10.
What is? Falta.
He's going to be playing that traditional 10 role because he's going to.
He just followed your boy Tillman, Danny.
You know what? When I saw it, look, I'm going to check to see where Tillman's playing because I was really banking on Tillman having a couple turnovers. That was a beautiful pass. Who was that? Was that Betty? Oh, that was Rodrigo De Paul. Who delivered that ball? I didn't get the ball.
It was the ball.
That was a beautiful ball by the Paul. When I thought Tillman was going to be playing his usual central midfielder, I thought that we could count on him turning the ball over. But if he's really going to be playing up high, it kind of negates that a bit.
Yep.
Look how far Son is. There's
Eustaquio right there, man. He's the guy to watch for us. He's the new midfield from Puerto, Canadian. We kind of have a good number of Canadian teams, actually, Canadian players right now.
Well, you know what? I thought that these teams would kind of feel themselves out to try to avoid any
it's
giving up any any counterattacks early. But no, they're both coming after it, which is going to be.
No, like I said, it looks like Mascherano does want to try to keep some possession here.
Yeah, it looks open as shit.
No, they got this nice camera view. What is this?
Yeah, this is nice.
Oh, this is a Coliseum, man. No, this Coliseum fits it used.
They don't play games over there, Danny.
Now it's 80,000 because they just renovated it 2 years ago.
My worry right here is with the pressing, them pressing bright. Now, Bright has improved
Yeah.
with his
They're not high
distribution.
pressing right now either.
No, but you could tell that they're
What he's
picking
afraid
and
of is that
choosing.
when it comes, Yannick Bright
Yeah,
is not
'cause-
going to be prepared for it.
because that's
Oh,
offside. That's
he's offside.
offside.
He's
That's
on. He's
offside.
on.
Oh, he's super offsides.
Oh, they didn't do it.
Now I will tell you, and the conversation we've had quite a bit is Dane St. Clair is going to be facing. Is he on? He might have
No,
been
you're
on.
right. He's off.
I think he's off, but it was closer than I
It was
thought.
close.
Dane St. Clair is going to face a lot more clean shots than he ever did in Minnesota. So he's going to have to earn his reputation now, because in Minnesota, with that low block that they were playing before, teams wouldn't get clean shots.
Yeah.
Where he's going to be facing a lot of one-on-one opportunities now.
He's a really good shot stopper. That's his strength as a keeper. So I think he's the right pick.
Well, I think
What
that was a good
what
start.
minute are you guys at?
6'11",
6'12",
6'13". Yep.
Okay, so I'm with you guys. From when I hear you, I'm with you guys. So
Okay.
my reaction might be a little late because of my computer being poisoned by Roblox viruses.
Hey, Eric, what did you think of these new kits? I hate the LAFC kit this year.
I haven't seen it yet.
The one that they're wearing right now.
Yeah, I didn't like the video of it, but everybody who's gotten it loves it. Like in
Really?
person, it's way better than it looks in the pictures.
Oh, maybe.
Well, it's
that
kind of
happens
like the
sometimes
St.
with some
Louis kid,
jerseys.
I guess.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
happens sometimes with jerseys, but when I saw the pictures, I hated it. I was,
No, I guess there's a lot of really nice like gold stitching on there, and just some other little details that's really nice.
I think
Now,
black
somebody-
and gold is such a clean look.
yeah,
though.
it's hard to mess that up
Yeah.
for sure. But
Agreed.
oh, yeah, I'm about to say
I
it
mean,
goes
this
another
is- this
PK
is
for
too-
Bologna.
This is too open. This is just too wild right now. This is wild stuff here.
Well, hopefully we're in for an entertaining game.
No,
I
it
mean,
should be.
Listen, I bet the over on the goals. I bet like 3.5. I bet the over on that.
I think that's a good bet.
Yeah.
Although I figured
I
we
was
would
gonna
have
bet the
I would
over on
figure we would have seen
4.5.
one by now.
Yeah. Okay. So
Well,
look,
I mean,
so
with the
they
way
have
that the
Yannick
game has
Bright.
been,
They have Yannick Bright playing that Busquets role. He's dropping back like the third center back to kind of beat the press. That's a lot of responsibility to put on Yannick Bright's shoulders. But he's playing that traditional 6 deep line midfielder, that holding midfield role. That's him. Look at that.
No,
oh,
and
look
in
at him.
Miami,
He's cooking though, Danny. Look at him, baby.
I don't know.
no,
about
and
that. Yeah,
Miami's gonna have to play pretty mistake free with the way they're playing. I mean, they're
yeah,
you know,
yeah, because one turnover and that's going to be dangerous.
but they're a good team. They can play perfect for quite a while. That's always it's not improbable.
Shout out to Mike V saying Rocco would have stripped that ball the first time and he would have dribbled all the way to the other side and scored.
Oh gosh.
Shout out to Mike V on that. Good observation there. I didn't even catch
one
that.
more goes asking what celebs are there. Have they showed any celebs yet? I haven't seen any. I know the first time that Miami went
I'm
to play
pretty
against
sure,
LAFC,
Wolf
Oh,
it
there's
was
gonna
like
be a bunch.
just celeb watch.
There's gonna be a bunch there today.
I mean, this is great. I mean, look, I love the way that Ian Frey plays with Rodrigo De Paul. So they've been linking up pretty decently in the beginning a couple times. And Messi's getting a little chippy with some of the players.
Well, he always does that. You know what? It's interesting because
Oh, look at Beterame making the cut.
Segovia's playing like a central midfielder. Like he's really like,
Yeah,
he's
not
not a winger.
big time.
It's almost like an inverted winger if he's out there wide, but he's never out there
Chill
wide. He's playing
out.
essentially.
Better
They're
chill
really
out,
giving.
Mikhail.
They're
Yeah,
giving
see
Noah
what-
Allen and Ian Frey the freedom to push up.
I mean, this is it's good play back and forth. It's a little sloppy. You could tell either there's a lot of nerves or they're just trying to like run and
players
gun,
ain't
run and
nervous.
gun.
I mean, yeah,
Maybe
if they
rust.
keep this up, this game's gonna turn into a stamina battle.
Oh gosh, what a pass!
Yeah, no,
Who
that's
was that? That was Tillman.
No, that was Son with that pass.
Ooh.
Oh my God, you better check.
Well, yeah, that midfield cut pass, that was Son. That was Son who made that.
hold on. Let me see, because there was no, it wasn't. Yeah, they brought the replay up where Boanga just literally is.
No, that
cooking.
pass was Son. Son passed it to Boanga up there from the midfield. He was just playing.
No,
deeper.
there was sort of like a dummy play. It was number 11. Yeah, Tillman. It was a little bit before that when they were kind of building the play. Stancy here saying he cooked Frey. I mean, look, Boanga's a good player. He's a quality player. So,
yeah, no, Boanga can dribbling past people is one of his things he does. That's why he gets so many penalties, is because he beats people and they foul him.
This is gonna be a crazy game if they keep playing in this fashion. You see how they're kind of calming it, like Inter Miami is kind of calming it down now. They're not passing it so sporadically.
Yep. No, and LAFC, if they try to calm it, LAFC will start pushing harder.
I'll see that right there. That's dangerous right there.
They got,
Yeah, because Ian Frey pushed up way too high. Forget it.
But Rodrigo,
you got Falcone versus. Yeah, but. Oof.
Oh, come on, Martinez. Falta.
Ooh, at the edge of the box.
Oh, this is Son, right? This is a Sonny shot right here.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. Got Eric all excited. Forget about it. Danny.
Oh,
that was a brutal foul right there.
Yeah, Noah Allen literally shoved him.
Yeah, but he was alone. He was the only one back there to defend. He had to come all the way from the left side.
Yeah, I guess.
Why did Falcone have to go up and get involved with that when Rodrigo de Paul was at that? I mean, maybe to cut it off.
Hey, Eric, I don't know if you saw they had a top 10 U22 players to watch for.
Yeah, Martinez isn't on the list.
Neither is Segovia. They disrespected the two Venezuelans.
Dude, I think like who put that up there, they can't be an insider in this league or anything like that. Like,
no, I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I saw that and I'm just like, whoever made this list must not be paying much attention. There's so much of the clickbait stuff out here now, and man, half of it I go for because it's fun, but it's just like it is what it is. Sometimes people just put stuff up for the engagement.
Juan de la Vera saying weak foul. I mean, it was a foul. Weak if you want, but I thought it was a foul.
It was.
Danny, you jinxed Frey. What did I do? What
did
Frey do?
Frey. You did jinx
How?
Frey. You did that.
How?
That was all you.
How?
That was all you.
Okay, so you're not gonna tell me how though.
No,
you
just
did what I said.
That.
Okay,
no,
that's cool. All right,
that's it.
That's cool. That's cool.
And then look, Mike V is mentioning there's the issue is it's a huge gap between the midfield and the defense. Keep track of Bright. If he's far up, there's a gap.
Well, that's why Messi's going to be dropping back. So he's playing the traditional 10 role because he's going to be in the middle of the pitch.
Oh my goodness! Here comes Sonny. You better block this shit, boy.
Ooh.
Why you? Oh my gosh! Look at his son trying to get that cool rebound. You're not that cool, bro.
That's a corner. That's a corner. That was deflected. The second one too.
Oh yeah, by Frey.
Ooh, wait, slow. They got slow. They might have to review this. See where it deflected. He kind of pulled his hands in like he was trying to not show.
Could have been a handball there.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
Could have been a handball.
Say hi.
Look, they got Ian Frey up on Sun.
Hey, say fuck LAFC.
Hi.
Yeah.
It's a good thing she didn't say the second part. Mr. Krabs saying that Eric looks cool with the glasses, but Chris looks like a nerd. Listen, I haven't worn my glasses all day. Mr. Krabs, what are you doing?
Mr. Krabs is hating on you hard.
That's why Mr.
Yeah,
Krabs,
man.
I can never be mad at Mr. Krabs.
Eric loves Mr. Krabs.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Like show me who doesn't. And I'll
a lot of people do like Mr. Krabs. Even Todd from Philadelphia calls out Mr. Krabs all the time. Like he's super cool.
My thing with Mr. Krabs is that he always lets us know that we're late. I get it. We know we're late.
Yeah. Yes.
Daniel's
This sounds like a you problem, not a Mr. Krabs problem.
Well, yeah.
Don't tease, baby. She ain't gonna learn that word because she heard it one time. Or as Chris likes to tell his kids, do as I say, not as I do.
Exactly. That is the mantra I've lived with my entire life. Passed down from my dad and passed down to my kids.
All right.
All right.
Do as I say, not as I do.
I
love the support help, by the way, from Rodrigo de Paul.
That's a corner.
No, it has to be a goal kick. That's a goal kick.
That's a corner.
How do you figure that's a corner? That's a goal kick.
Because it went off the Miami guy last.
Get out of here. I understand why it would be, but that's not what happened.
Oh, man. Look at that. They're giving him the corner, Danny. It's
because it's the correct call. I mean, I'm
Can
sorry.
Apple give us a replay? Oh, I like it. Tafari has a 3-2-5-2 on his head.
Dennis, I do as I say, not as I do is probably the best parenting advice you can ever give. My son is in this chat as we speak, and he is great. Oh, what's happening here? There we go, Segovia Cook.
There you go.
Oh, look at that. That looked like a foul. That looked like a red card.
Oh, Timmy Tillman, here you go.
Oh, my God. This is just too open, man.
No, as long as Tillman's on the ball, you're fine.
This is just too
good tackle by 5.
Oh my gosh. Oh, good play there, Noah Allen. Good stuff.
All right. So
very good awareness.
Eric.
Yes, sir.
I know you don't follow the East Coast very closely, but do you have any thoughts on Chicago? They're playing against Houston right now, and they're beating Houston 1-0.
Yeah, I know Chicago's supposed to be good. Houston is supposed to have reloaded this year, so they should be against two improved teams. Although everybody said Chicago was really good last season, so I don't know much about Chicago at all. They're supposed to be good, apparently.
Well, Chris and I are really high on Chicago this year.
Yeah.
So like I said, we're going to be dropping in with guests throughout the show just because we want to promote as many people as possible. If you're watching this live or for some reason in the replay, we want you to make sure that whoever comes on, give them a chance, especially if you like that team. So with that said, we got our guy, Nick, that I'm assuming he's watching his Chicago game, but figure we drop in right quick just to check around the league, right? We could do our own Apple. Was it the watch around the league that they do? What's the show that they do?
Oh, the MLS
360
countdown. Or...
Yeah. We got our own 360 going on. So, Nick, how's it going over there with Chicago and Houston right now?
So Chicago is up 1-0. Hugo Kuipers starts his Golden Boot campaign in the first week with a goal in the 31st. And by the way, I do think that at least one of us will look better than Kaylin Kyle on the whip around show. I know she really tries to be fashionable and football, but I think we've got a better look going on here for sure.
Yeah.
Well, Eric for sure with those glasses.
Well,
yeah. They're showing
the odd man out here tonight, man. Like, we got our 3 glasses going on tonight.
I refuse to wear glasses.
I will say those USA 250 patches are pretty sweet on the jerseys. You guys have those in the Chicago game?
No, I haven't seen them for Chicago yet, but yeah, I bet they do.
Are they gonna wear that all season?
I don't know. But
that is really cool. I hadn't noticed that.
I want to get one of those on my jersey this year for sure.
Let me tell you something, and not just because you're on the show, but I really do believe that LAFC has the best fan base in the league. Like, I don't see any fan base even close when it comes to marching into the stadium then just the supporter section. I don't see anybody even close.
We had like 80 show up down in Honduras last week. Enough to march the stadium and shoot their fireworks. And I will say as well, this is our 4th Central American game, and every city they've gone to, the 3252 has sponsored an orphanage, and they've showed up and brought a ton of donations for all the kids, jerseys, shirts.
Very cool. Very cool.
And Central America, there's some pretty poor areas of it. So
absolutely. And I know that bikes.
If we go through here, it'll be Alajuelense in Costa Rica, and we've seen them twice. And so I imagine it'll be the 3rd time they go down, and it's been to the same orphanage. So
Segovia is so underrated.
Yeah, the handle that he had was fantastic.
Yeah. And shout out to One World. She said, "I love Kaylin." I don't even know who Kaylin is, so that's why I didn't mention anything. But I know One World.
She actually worked with Inter
taste,
Miami before doing the. She actually worked with
the
Inter
blonde
Miami
lady
before.
The blonde lady. Okay, I know you're talking about. Yeah. All right, so Nick, Your thoughts on Chicago so far this year? I mean, I know it's only been like a half, but I mean, we're big on them. I said Zinchenko, the most underrated player in the league, outside of maybe Christian Espinosa and Verskov from San Diego. I think those are the three most underrated players in the league. Chicago. Your thoughts so far in the game?
Oh yeah, I mean it's hard to have Zinchenko be underrated after making the All-Star game last season and 30 goal contributions. But I think he does have another level to hit. The thing with Chicago, they are going to do it as a collective. You've got Hugo Kuipers, who was a top 5 or top 8 in the Golden Boot last season. Zinchenko, All-Star, 30 goal contributions. Jonathan Bamba, who didn't really hit his ceiling last year as a winger. And then you bring in you bring in Robin Ludd, you bring in Anton Saletros,
you lost Brian Gutierrez.
No, you lose Brian Gutierrez, and that was a question mark. How are you going to replace his goal contributions from last season? But the way we have seen Berhalter deliver the message, the way we have seen the players respond during the preseason is that it's a collective effort. Like you're going to see Ludd pushing forward. You're going to see Saletros getting involved in some of the free kicks and set pieces and him pushing forward. You are going to see the wingers getting forward. And man, anytime you've got Chris Mueller and Marin Haile Selassie as your substitutes off the bench, like you're going to get good contribution for them. So I as much as we're going to miss Brian Gutierrez as the homegrown kind of local boy fan favorite, from a production standpoint, like it is set up to make up for what we lost.
Are gonna get it.
Hey, Eric, remember when you were on earlier this week, I was telling you about the random players that I hate for some reason?
Yes.
I'm going to make a starting 11 because he just mentioned somebody else that I hate. I hate Chris Mueller. So I got Chris Mueller. I got Tillman. I got Ozuni.
Yeah.
I got, what's the guy that used to play for Nashville?
Campana?
No, the guy used to play for Nashville. Oh, my God, you know what I'm talking about.
McNaughton?
Yes, Lucas McNaughton. I hate him.
That's McCarty, but he's also retired.
Yeah, he's retired.
So.
Yeah, I want an active starting 11. I'm gonna have an active starting 11 of players that I just dislike.
All right.
Dude, what against Chris Mueller? Like what is it about him? The guy who
I don't know. I started disliking him when he played in Orlando.
I mean, I'll get not liking guys from Orlando. Like I'm okay with that.
No, I
but
don't mind
Mueller gets a chance to go over to Scotland. Isn't utilized by the staff over there, comes back to Chicago, has a decent resurgence, has a decent season. Then the man is out all of 2025 with a heart condition, and now he's back fully fit, ready to play.
Did he miss all of 2025 with the heart condition?
He missed all 2025 with a heart condition, and you hate him.
I didn't know it was with the heart condition. Yeah, now I feel bad. Maybe I'll take it back a little bit.
He won't
be my starting 11 anymore. He'll be on the bench. He won't be on the starting 11. He'll be on the bench. He'll be a reserve.
Yeah, absolutely. And we didn't see it today, but I think in the event Kuipers is unready to go, Mueller could slot in as the backup striker. And of course, as I said, now Houston scores 1-1 tied up down in Houston. So tough break for Chicago for Houston?
Oh, what a turn.
Let's see. Who is it? I got the Houston game on my phone. I've got you guys on one screen, and I'm trying to get the Miami game not to lag out on my other.
Shit!
Let me tell you something.
Mikhail needs to calm the fuck down.
Mikhail is going to come up huge for Miami this year. His recovery speed and just one-on-one defense, because that's what I was sold on. I was when I first started talking to people from Houston about Mikhail, was he has great recovery speed and he's great defending one-on-one. And Mikhail's going to be huge for Miami this year. Who scored? Nick, did you find out who scored?
Yeah, Guilherme gets in behind Sam Rogers, nice. And then just goes one-on-one against keeper Chris Brady and just slots it in your post. So, yep, we're tied up. We're tied up in Houston.
Turn of the ankle right there by Bright. That was a bad ankle turn by Bright. Great steal, but I saw the ankle turn. It's over. If he doesn't get up, he's done.
Then we have David Ayala. Nah, he's getting up. Oh no, he just got stepped on by the studs.
Oh, okay.
Nick, before you get out of here,
right there, Eric.
Your thoughts on Inter Miami LAFC this year?
Thoughts on Inter Miami LAFC, like this current game right now, or
This
just
game, and then
we're looking
and then
ahead?
you can expand out to both.
I mean, it sounds like you were already predicting your MLS Cup right now, Miami and LAFC, which I would wholeheartedly disagree with as
Okay.
a Chicago fan here.
Well, you know what? I think Chicago will do good. I don't know about making it to MLS Cup final, but I think that Chicago's gonna have a great year. To the chagrin of all
Chicago
U.S.
has
men's national team fans.
They got a team. They got a team, Danny.
They do. If they can stay healthy, they got a
I
team.
mean, every team in the offseason has improved on paper, right? Like I think that's it. But I think Chicago has actually improved by bringing in a lot of the players this offseason. So they're only going to move up from that 8th spot. I'm hoping they get into the 6th spot at least. And if things break their way, they'll end up in that 4th spot in the Eastern Conference. But I'm a big fan as a Chicago homer here. Dax McCarty picking LAFC over the Chicago Fire in the MLS Cup. So like I wouldn't mind that, assuming the Fire make a run at US Open Cup or Leagues Cup and can kind of go for a trophy that way.
Just another reason why Dax McCarty is in my all-time hated list.
He's been around long enough where I'm sure you're not the only one who has him in that all-time kind of a list there for sure.
Yeah.
But no, dude, we're really high on the club this year as Chicago fans, as season ticket holders, as guys who just cover the team as objectively as we can. The East is a slog, as you guys know it. It's a tough conference, but I just don't see clubs like New England, DC, Atlanta, and even to a certain extent Nashville doing enough to
Nashville is the only threat I think in my opinion, and we had this conversation in our preview show. I think Nashville is the only threat to the MLS Cup in the East for Miami.
Okay,
I think Nashville's going to be legit, and Chicago was a close second. Yeah, I think that with another year under his belt and Christian Espinosa, I think that Nashville's going to be really, really good this year. I predicted them to win the Supporter Shield.
Oh, really? That seems like a bold prediction. Meanwhile, Houston just puts one off the post to almost take the lead. Who's that? Is that Bogusz, number 19 there?
Bogusz.
Just bangs it off the post. Yeah,
Eric's boy.
It's our boy right there.
We're also let's
Chicago in the offseason too.
Well, Nick,
he's around the Austin, Texas. Juan de Oliveira reporting that Campana scored.
Did he? Damn,
I mean, come on, Danny. It was inevitable. Yes.
Okay. Well, Nick, I appreciate you taking the time to join us. Let everybody know they can find you, because I really hope that we can keep growing all the local content creators that kind of just do this not for the money and they don't get paid to do this.
No, absolutely. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Chris. Eric, great to be on with you as well. You guys can all follow along with my content at Glasshouse Soccer on YouTube and wherever you are on social media. I do the Feed the Fire podcast, again, wherever you get podcasts, Believe, iTunes, Google, wherever you listen to your shows. But yeah, or you can email me, glasshousesoccer@gmail.com. I've got some great fans who send me their takes and things. We interact with them. I read their emails on the show and kind of get their takes, use some good jumping off points. Nice. But I got to say, it's been great to be a season ticket holder with Chicago now going on 3 years, getting in right before all the big stuff happening. I've been a fan of Chicago since they founded in '97, obviously being from the area and being a soccer guy myself, but things aren't going in the right direction. Chicago is going to be, if not already, a model franchise in MLS. And yeah, it's only going to get better from the men in red here.
Absolutely. Well, Nick, again, much appreciated. The best of luck to Chicago. I really do think they're going to be top 4 in the East this year. But Nashville is the only team I'm really worried about as far as Miami goes. But I do think Chicago's going to do a great this year.
Well, guys, thanks for having me on. Great to see all the fans again on your feed. Everyone chiming in. Thank you. And we'll see you later this season, boys. Have a great opening weekend.
Have a good one.
Yeah. Nick.
Later, Nick.
All right.
Oh.
So
I'm gonna.
What do you?
I want to mention, and sorry, I meant I meant Nashville instead of Austin, Texas. But yes, Campana did score.
Oh,
but they're getting
Berterame
destroyed
there.
4-1.
Oh, I'm gonna I'm gonna tell you one thing. I know a lot of people, and I've seen in the chat, a lot of people talking about Berterame's legs because obviously he gives you the pace that Luis Suarez would have never given you. Oh, here we go, Mikael. Show us what you got, Mikael.
Let's go. That's on. He's on. Come on, Sonny.
Good stuff, Matt Falcon. There you go.
He's got nowhere to go. Lock him down, baby. Get him out of here.
Oh, no. Falcon, brick wall back there. Fuck that.
No. Falcon and Mikael are both doing their
Messi's
thing.
cooking. Let's go, Segovia. Let's go. Look in the middle, baby. Shit.
But what I was going to say is everybody's talking about Berterame's legs, but people are underappreciating what Suarez did as far as creating for Messi. Because, I mean, Suarez had double-digit assists last year, and I haven't looked into it, but I'm assuming the majority of those were probably to Messi. And Berterame doesn't give you that. So I think that that's going to become evident.
He's waiting for the dealing. He's not a wheeler. He's a dealer.
Yeah. All right. How you feeling so far about LAFC, Eric?
Look, AJ.
It's a lower scoring game than I would have liked to see at this point, but otherwise, I mean,
it'll pick up. It'll end up 2-2.
This has been anybody's game so far. Like, this first goal can come from anywhere.
No, absolutely. I thought that the first goal would come between the 25 and 30-minute mark, but I guess we'll see.
I thought we'd have
saying Segovia doing Segovia things.
Oh, shoot. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, Porteous just stopped that, but we've struggled with corners.
Well, I mean, this is a new season, so you guys might have figured something out.
We gave
We're
up
not
a
the best
corner
with corners either.
We gave up a corner in Coachella, and we gave up a corner in Honduras already this season. So the two games that were shown, we've given up a corner both games.
Mike V is saying Segovia is doing Segovia things. And then Dennis saying Segovia is always gonna Segovia. What does that even mean, guys?
I thought I've seen Segovia playing pretty good so far.
Yeah, I mean, he had the ball and he passed it towards the middle, and it was a crowded space. So obviously he wasn't gonna get it through. Who is Mr. Krabs is asking, Eric, who's 92 on LAFC and what is up with his hair?
92. That's Nico Tafari.
He has a 3-2-5-2 on his head.
He has pulled some Dennis Rodman hair since he basically got here, but and he's got like
you can't get your you can't get pickpocketed like that.
No, Tafari's got all the piercings too. Like he's kind of going for the Dennis Rodman thing. Yeah. We picked him up from Dallas. He played with us last season. He's kind of in there because Aaron Long is injured, but otherwise he's a very, very fast, very athletic guy, but gets in trouble with his positioning. But his recovery lets him get out of a lot of it. But it's the reason he's not like a full-time starter and he's basically a reserve player.
They know the number, right?
Yes.
I love the hustle that these other guys are doing, though, Danny, with all around Messi. Like, you are seeing a little bit of a difference in terms of coverage on defense.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just Messi and Suarez not playing defense. It's just Messi now.
I'm not being funny, Eric. I'm being serious. If you guys can shore up the position where Tillman's playing and get a better playmaker, the three up top that you have with Martinez, Son, and Bologna, you guys would
destroy the earth.
Oh, yeah, no. Well, that's Baudry, who we picked up. He is a guy who I think might go into that role, but he's not really worked into the squad yet. But he was one of the top young attacking mids in the Swedish league, and we picked him up this offseason, Amir Baudry.
Well, I really think watching even David Martinez, because he already looks better than he did last year. David Martinez, I thought he didn't live up to what I was hoping. I thought last year he would be like amazing, and he was good, but I was expecting more.
Yeah, no, same. I mean, he's had some flashes and he's had some missteps. A lot of it last season, I think, came from attitude, which seems like he's improved a bit. You know, his work rate's much better from what I've seen than it was last season. And sometimes that's all the difference you need.
All right. So as we keep going around, MLS
I love that
360,
little play that just happened.
I don't like croquetas. What?
No, it's because Mike V came in with a really good comment. Did you see Mike V's comment?
No.
He goes, Segovia's signature move is to be in space and dribbling and then make a bad pass. His move is called the croqueta. They're always good. They're always at the party, but not always good. I mean, croquetas at parties are pretty good, Mike V.
I've never had a bad croqueta in my life, so I don't know. All right.
I've had a couple.
So we continue with
Starting
MLS
Vicky
360, our battered 360, and we bring on the Eastern Conference leading at the moment, FC Cincinnati, SC Cincinnati, and Jamaican Justin.
That's
What's going on, Justin?
What's going on, man?
Are you enjoying watching the preview of the MLS Cup final?
Yeah, I'm sure these two teams will be there. I think obviously they both are probably front runners. We just did a preview article on our website, and I actually predicted both of these teams to win trophies this season. So,
Binga! What in the world was that?
Let's go! Ooh.
Martinez has been looking the best.
Ridiculous. First of all, let's just get one thing out of the way. Danny jinxed that Emerson was gonna get injured basically because he called him overrated.
Emerson,
oh God.
Yeah, I mean not Emerson, fucking Evander.
Hey, he did. Danny did mention that Martinez looks a lot better than last year, and you know, here we go.
Looking a little bit better.
Well, and then he mentioned
no,
that
he's looked the best so far.
Good job, Danny.
He's looked the best so far in the early part of the game. David Martinez has looked the best out of the top three. Was that the Paul giveaway?
Oh, son.
Yep.
Yes.
Look, I saw somebody say poor St. Clair. I'm telling you, St. Clair is going to be tested like never before. He's never seen so many one-on-one shots in his life.
Look, and here's that's not on St. Clair. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Absolutely, the good goalkeeper every time. Like
absolutely,
and he was, a one-on-one like that. Like the goalkeeper should lose. 100%.
But what I'm saying is that he won goalie of the year because he never had to face one-on-one opportunities when he was playing with that Minnesota defense last year. They just defended all game long.
I want to mention a comment here real quick because Jeffrey keeps bringing this up. The game is on Apple only and not other live streaming services. Correct. You have to go to Apple TV. If you have Apple TV, then you can be able to watch the game. If you don't have Apple TV, I don't know how you're going to be able to pirate the game.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I mean, and Jamaican Justin, if anybody's going to tell you how to pirate a game, it's going to be Jamaican Justin.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
He helped me.
We'll say that.
No, that's a foul. Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, that's a foul. We're in Messi land. What? They didn't call it.
There we go, sweeper keeper.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Danny, that's terrifying. Are you serious? There we go, sweeper keeper. I don't want St. Clair sweeping anywhere.
He has to learn how to do that with this team.
No, he does not.
Out of all the
St. Clair's a sweeper. I don't know about that.
Well, I know, yes, obviously not a strong point, but he has to start doing it on this team. Ustari sucked last year, but the one thing you cannot say is that he didn't time coming out of the box well, because that was the one thing that he did well, because he would constantly come out of the box as a sweeper keeper and then kind of knock things out of danger.
And shout out to Jeffrey. Thank you for being new and joining us.
Whoever this is on the floor is faking an injury here. Justin, tell us about the Cincinnati win over Atlanta.
Yeah, it was. It started off with a bang for sure. You see, Vander go down in the 10th minute, I believe it was.
So Venezuela played great.
Yeah, yeah. He was. I think the initial reports are that he pulled a hamstring, but he's gonna get MRI, so we'll know for sure.
Real quick,
like
DJ
an
NY
ankle.
is no longer a double paywall. You just need Apple TV now.
Correct. Yeah. And before you didn't need Apple TV if you just wanted to watch season pass.
Correct.
So it's still a single. But yeah, I mean, Atlanta came in, they pretty much had us kind of figured out in the first half. FC Cincinnati clearly a little bit better than Atlanta United as a construction, as a roster turnover goes. I think for FC Cincinnati, their starting 11, there was not much change to it from a year ago, with Ramirez being the lone change. But FC Cincinnati, I think they did well enough. I think there was definitely moments that were pretty disappointing in that match. But, we'll take it to a win, start off the season.
I mean, they were both late goals, too. I thought that was going to end up 0-0.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it felt like an FC Cincinnati game from last year, pretty much the whole match, right? I mean, it just felt like we were the better team, but we weren't making the most of our opportunities. And then there in the late stages of the game,
I love you, Krabs.
Does what Dinke does.
Oh,
Mr. Krabs hall monitoring, Danny, and says,
and this is why I
update
don't
the
like
score.
him, but thank you.
Okay,
for that one.
get it right.
I'll update it right now. Relax. I got it. Relax. I got it.
But did you guys see Ty Baribo for DC United?
Yeah,
Where
payback.
he gets his
Payback
old
for
club?
Philly.
And Ty Baribo is the one I
crazy.
voted
And Philly
as
looked horrible.
I think Ty Baribo was going to disappoint this year, but I mean, I guess he shut me up week 1 at least.
Yeah. I last year when we were doing the MVP candidates, we did a show on Cincinnati Soccer Talk, and I told everyone that I thought that outside of Messi, if you were just to take one player off of a team, where would they be? And I said that my MVP was Ty Baribo, because his performance is what got Philadelphia to the Supporters Shield. And they
Beginning
kind
the
of had
season,
that.
He fell off.
He fell off, but
part of
so
the game.
did Philadelphia.
a
Philadelphia
packed
could have ran away
I
with
thought
the Supporters
Gazdag
Shield.
was pretty important too, though, Justin.
Yeah, Daniel Gazdag was good, but on the
But he left.
obviously
He
on a
left
losing
mid-season.
team, at Columbus. So
He
Yeah.
took
Well,
their penalties as well. He had pretty good numbers, I think, also because he was the penalty taker.
yeah, exactly. So I just thought like Ty Brio was going to be a good player, and then they just cut him. They're like, nah, we're not going to pick up his option on his contract. So
Because
he
he's
goes
a
to DC
poacher. I mean,
United.
you can find poachers everywhere.
Yeah, but I mean, look, DC United. I think this is their first win against Philadelphia in 3 years now. They've been completely pedaling in the mud. So this is a shocking. I mean, Philadelphia is a team is supposed to be one of the top 5 teams in the MLS East, and for them to go down to team holding a spoon in their hand, that's an eye-opening result week 1.
It really is.
Well, Atlanta did look better than anticipated.
Yeah, Atlanta did. I will say that I really think, and I'm no disrespect to Atlanta, but I really think that FC Cincinnati still has things they need to figure out on their own. I think there was several chances there that Dinke had one come off the vertical post. You had who was it? Somebody missed an absolute sitter in that game, and we were able, after the first 15-20 minutes of the match, we were able to get pretty much what we wanted against Atlanta. It's just we weren't able to get the ball into the box and score. So
Jeffrey, it was
David Martinez.
Yep.
La Joya de Venezuela.
Off of a Rodrigo de Paul turnover.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Unfortunately, they went to Tillman to Son to David Martinez. Let me tell you, LAFC's defense, they're locking things down.
Look, that's the thing.
Yeah, they're doing pretty well.
The one thing is Mark Dos Santos has been here basically from the beginning, other than going to Vancouver. If he can blend Bob Bradley ball with Dolo ball, it's going to be unbeatable. But the question is if he can do that, because the Bradley team was a high press, excellent possession, and Trundle was more of a counter press and transition team. You know,
and
if
7 minutes extra time.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
7 minutes extra time.
Yeah, I'm not sure
It
why.
is a lot. That's just pandering. They want people to have more football.
Jamaican Justin, appreciate you stopping by. Let everybody know where they
Thanks
can
for
find
having
you.
us.
No, absolutely.
You can find everybody at CincinnatiSoccerTalk.com or at Cincy Soccer Talk, anywhere that any social media site, even YouTube. We do several shows, lots of written articles. We'll be covering the World Cup. I personally cover local soccer in the area, so check us out sometimes.
Well, Jamaican Justin is always one of the fan favorites here, so we appreciate you taking a moment to stop by and make sure, like I said, we're trying to promote everybody that does the local coverage for the teams rather than just the Apple TV stuff. So make sure that you give Cincy Soccer Talk some follow.
Appreciate it.
All right,
guys.
Jamaican Justin, much appreciated.
360.
So how you feeling so far, Eric?
This is
so far so good, man. You know, I get so stressed out watching games all the time. Like,
yeah, I feel you.
Especially 1-0, yes. Here comes
well,
this is my lovely wife, Maria Claudia, right
Hi,
here.
guys.
Hi, Maria.
Hello.
I don't know if she can hear us, but hey, Maria, nice to
Yeah,
meet
she
you.
can hear you. Yeah, you're on the speaker here.
Oh, okay. See, I'll try to be more polite because I was cussing out LAFC players. I'll try to be more polite.
Well, see, this is what's good is because since she's Brazilian, Brazilians aren't so fond of Messi because of the national team games. So,
so that works out.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, you can have him. The best, but it's.
I know. I'm Colombian. Believe me. When he's wearing the Argentina shirt, I'm not a fan either.
Yeah.
All right.
Falcone just gets a yellow card right now.
I'm on daddy duty. I got to go put the kids to bed now. So I am going to do like Messi. And when Orlando shows up on the schedule, I bounce because I don't show up when Orlando's around. So with that said, I'm going to bounce out of here. And then we're going to have John Rollins come in, talk a little Orlando City, and then give his opinion on the future MLS Cup final. So I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. And F you, John.
Yeah. Chris, now Falcone, what's the chance he picks up a second yellow this game? Is it a good chance or a low chance?
Oh, it's a pretty high chance.
Yeah, he's
it's
a
pretty
very
high
aggressive.
chance. He's an aggressive. He's a pretty
guy.
aggressive player.
And he seems like he doesn't know how to shut it off.
What's going on, John?
Let's keep talking about that. I got nothing to share. I got no interest. Nothing happened tonight. My team didn't play. I swear.
You guys, how did you pick up Griffin Dorsey?
Look, the first half we looked horrible. Like I'm telling you, Red Bull should have scored like 6 goals in the first half. That's how bad we looked. It was horrendous. The second half, we figured it out. Made some subs. It got better. We pulled it back to 2-1. Griffin Dorsey looked decent, actually. He looked okay. So
I will tell.
Yes, Justin, I am definitely hate watching. That is what I am doing. You're right. So I'm with you, Eric. Let's go. LA.
Well, I will tell you that I am Edward Atuesta's #1 fan. And also, as I said, Griffin Dorsey, he was a player that I hated him every time at Houston. He would always punish us. Griffin Dorsey, I think, is one of the most underrated players in the league. He's a really good player, and nobody really ever gives him credit. But that freaking blonde guy running up the side always tortures us.
He's got a sick man bun too.
No, he does. You just want to punch the guy, but really good player, man. I think he's a really good pickup. I don't know how Houston let him go because Houston fans really liked him as well.
Oh yeah, Hector from Houston is like so
I think it
upset.
was a big time
All the
drop.
Houston fans are
Big draw.
crying they lost Griffin Dorsey, but we're excited. We needed a right back.
Oh yeah. If it
it
wasn't,
didn't help us today
Well, you
though. We looked really bad. Red Bulls looked really good. I got to shout out Bob. Bob called it. They're looking hot. They started well, so respect to them.
They're a good team.
What in the world is happening right now? What in the world is happening right? Oh my gosh. It was almost the same play again.
Oh, he's missed it.
It's that West Coast time delay.
Yeah, it was. Oh my goodness. What a disaster. That can't happen again. That was terrible to watch.
And the worst part is, I'm sorry, you have Messi, but they have Son and Buanga. Like it's just too good. Like they're just such a combo.
You know what's funny? Talking about Dorsey, Danny and I were talking to a couple people from Houston, and they said about Dorsey, good riddance. They didn't want anything with Dorsey, which is so crazy.
Okay.
He's like, he looked right. He only been with us a week. He looked decent, I don't think we can really blame him too much. There was some errors, but having not been there that long, what do you expect? But he's gonna do well for us.
He's one of those guys, like I said, I don't know what his salary is, but I don't think his salary is too crazy. He's probably like in the $600 to $700K range. And in the salary cap league, if you can get a production out of a guy at that level, like you're fine, I always look at the value proposition.
Yeah, of course, the return on investment, and I think they're going to be good. They're going to be good with Dorsey for sure. Oh my goodness, are they going to go give him the foul? No, they're not. And oh my gosh, dude, right there.
Oh, man. Woo! Oh, I'm like 2 seconds behind.
Oh my gosh, that was right there.
From there. It's a penalty for him.
Yeah, he shouldn't have missed that. That should have been buckets.
Yeah.
That should have been buckets.
Oh, he's got the yips.
He's
got the yips.
I was watching the game, John, a little bit, and then I watched the first half more than the second half. And to be honest, I pegged Red Bulls this season to be hot garbage. And I'm just talking it up to that's what I pegged them out to be. I'm probably going to be wrong as hell, but I figured that Orlando is going to be better than what they were today. Is the fan base like going crazy? Is it over?
And I don't. It's not started well for us. It's going to take a while. Honestly, I'm not looking forward to playing you guys next week. I think it's going to be a disaster. Is Messi finally going to come to Orlando and play? I don't know.
There's no way.
And you guys got to go to Puerto Rico. So is he going to care about that more? I don't know. But we'll see, man. This is the kind of game where, like, usually when you play us, we've had like a good defense in the back line. You haven't played us with Messi where our defense is as bad as it was today. So you guys could do really well next week. I'm not looking forward to it. Our first half was really bad.
Honestly, I feel like, unfortunately, he's not going to play next week. I think that it's really unfortunate because I do think he should. But I think that the team is going to prioritize this Puerto Rico game more. And then they're just going to have him sit.
But also it's like crazy because this continued thing where he has not been to Orlando and he has not played in Orlando. And like this is a great time for him to come. Like I said, we do not look good in defense at all. So he could come and score some goals and it would be a nice, easy time for Messi, maybe. But he's got to get paid, I guess. So there we go. But I think the Orlando fans are just never gonna, this is gonna add to the conspiracy theory that Messi is afraid to come to Orlando.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think he's going to play. I think the fact that this injury happened and then they have this game for Puerto Rico set up is just going to give it more of a reason not to go. But the simple fact is it's early in the season. If he's really not hurt, and he's playing in this fashion in this game, I think he should play. But But I mean, who knows? They could still chalk it
Speaking of
up to
fashion,
some sort of an injury.
Speaking of fashion, is Bad Bunny going to be at the Puerto Rico game?
I asked that, and Danny didn't think he was.
I know he's on tour. He just played a show in Brazil because he played at Allianz Park, which, you know, I'm a Palmeiras fan, and that's where they play, and he just had a concert there last night. So
yeah,
we'll see. But, I mean, Bad Bunny's got to come back to Puerto Rico for Messi to play in Puerto Rico. Like,
well, he was actually, honestly, he was actually, if I'm not mistaken, he actually performed the week prior or a couple days prior in Colombia before Inter Miami played at Colombia for their preseason game. So, I mean, who knows? Who knows? And especially since it is Puerto Rico, he probably will play.
What's going on
I
with this?
guess speaking, Puerto Rico is a bit more of a baseball than it is, I think, a soccer.
Well, man, in boxing, for sure.
Oh,
And
yeah.
basketball. They've been really good with basketball, too.
No, great boxing. Yeah, I mean, that's Puerto Rico, Mexico is like a huge boxing rivalry still.
Yeah. Yeah, you were going to say, John?
How come y'all still playing Ian Frey and Noah Allen? What's going on? Y'all like signed, you know, I mean,
Well,
I know Region's injured, but like y'all spent all this money and a whole new defense. I see all the same guys out here. What's going on? I mean, Mike, I know.
Well, I mean, Ian
Frey's call. That's nice.
Ian Frey's been fighting with people taking his position at right back since last season, and he's earned it. So Frey, listen, Loner, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm hyping Frey, but like you guys could see the proof is in the pudding. He earned it. Okay. Now Noah Allen, I think casually is just being played there now because maybe Mascherano's more familiar with him. The only other option you have is this guy Facundo Mura, but he's being poised out to be like he could play left back and he could play center back and he could play right back, like one of these Swiss Army knife guys. So, I mean, I think Noah Allen is okay there. A lot of people are giving Noah Allen shit in the chat. I mean, he's not moving up. He's not Jordi Alba, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, he was not. I mean, that's the thing. It's just, what's it going to look? No Busquets, no Jordi Alba. I know you guys have spent a lot of money. You've done a lot, but that's still, you know, you can't really replace those guys.
Yeah, no, it's going to be tough to replace them for sure. Well, John, thank you so much for catching up with us on this Battered 360 program that we're doing right now.
Best of luck, Eric. Make sure you beat him down hard. You know.
Thank you.
Don't
And
let these Miami fans get any goals. We don't want to see that. No.
So I have a soft spot for you, Orlando. I will tell you a couple of my favorite Orlando things. Don't quite go yet. Give me 2 minutes. One, you guys booed Brad Guzan when he was playing in the national team.
I loathe Brad Guzan.
In a World Cup qualifier. This, to me, is one of the most legendary fan things that I've ever heard in my life. Because at the time, I don't know if you know this, Chris, Orlando, it was before Miami came in, but Orlando and Atlanta were like super fierce.
Yeah, we really
And so
don't
since
like
Guzan was on Atlanta, he showed up to the U.S. team, and they showed up to boo him in a World Cup qualifier. Epic.
I've never liked Brad Guzan. I'm sorry. It's just.
I'm sure. I'm indifferent. But number two, I'm a huge Minnesota Vikings fan, and the Wilf family owns Orlando as well as the Vikings, so it's hard for me to hate as a Wilf-owned team. And like I said, otherwise it's a Tuesta, and you guys have a good contingent of Brazilians. My wife is Brazilian, so we have
a lot of new Brazilians.
So yeah, there you go. There's some LAFC love towards you, Orlando.
Hey, Atuesta should have like Wilder Cartagena went down, and I thought Atuesta was going to come on, and they picked Colin Gusky, who's like a young guy out of our academy. So I don't know what that means for Atuesta.
They just signed a new contract with him like this week.
Yeah, he literally just signed a new contract. So we'll see how he's going to do. And yeah, one of our new Brazilians, Thiago, scored in like literally the last kick of the game to make it 2-1. So maybe there's something there. We'll see.
Facundo Torres, I don't know how Palmeiras gave $14 million for that guy. Like, I thought he was a good player, but a $14 million player, I'm just like, how? Wow. And Palmeiras is my wife's team, so I'm also a huge Palmeiras fan. And so I saw him there. He's improved as a player from there because everybody does, because it's just such a high level to be at. But I was like, there's no way this guy's breaking into Paul Madison's lineup.
I got to
Sure
go
enough,
look
he's
highlight,
back.
see how he did for Austin. Looks like he did all right. So,
oh no, for sure. Like I said, like he was a good player before he's improved. Yeah, you got to go. All right.
I gotta leave before the Miami fans like really turn on me because I have like a time window before they're like he's not funny anymore. Just get him gone because I can't see this purple on my screen.
All right.
Best of luck to you, Eric. Boo,
Thanks,
Miami.
Danny.
Boo. Love you, Chris. By the way, is Danny afraid of me? He just ran away before you could say hi.
Yeah, he is
What's
afraid.
up?
He literally
What's
left
up?
because he didn't want to do a show.
What's up
He
with
pulled a
that?
Messi.
I know. Anyway, well, Chris, we're friends, and that's all that matters. Go, Eric.
Yes.
Go, LA.
Hey.
Boo.
Later, John.
Shoot, I probably stepped.
And now
in it
we
with
come
that
on with
rest.
Tommy one time.
Hey, Tommy.
Eric is like that grandfather that won't let you leave a family party. Like Eric just was like, "Hold on, don't go. Let me tell you about the 1960s. Let me tell you what happened in the 60s here."
That's true. It's funny. I realistically could be a grandpa because my son is old enough that he could have kids, and if he was my age, he already would have had a kid. But hey, so the grandpa thing, I got to start embracing that. I think.
It definitely works in terms of conversationalists, but as far as Atlanta is concerned, Tommy, we're doing our batter 360 right now.
Yeah.
And you guys looked better. You looked good. I felt like you guys looked good, right?
Yeah.
But you guys did not end good. You guys lost 2-0 against Cincy without Evander. So that's gotta suck.
I guess he's going to be okay. It's a hamstring
Supposedly.
issue. Yeah.
They say hamstring, but it looked like it was sort of like an Achilles, like this ankle.
Yeah, he turned a little bit weird there, and then it was like, oh boy.
Yeah, that's
the same problem with Atlanta as they've had all last year. Is you have 3 DPs that are all underperforming. I mean, Miguel Almiron is not. Yeah, I mean, seeing here, Almiron is overrated. He has definitely, when his first MLS stint,
Miranchuk off the bench.
I'm sorry, what?
And Miranchuk came off the bench.
Yeah, he came off the bench, but like Miguel Almiron doesn't have that speed that he used to have, and he's getting outrun on balls. They can't get any service to Latte Loth. I mean, last year there was a lot of things where he had opportunities to score and couldn't finish. This was the exact opposite. He was not getting any chances, and then you have Alexei Miranchuk, who, while he was one of the better players last year, he's supposed to be a midfielder. And in the preseason, they had him on the left and Almiron on the right, and it's like you brought the guy in to be your 10, and now he's not even your 10. He's not going to finish the season with Atlanta. They are probably going to have to buy him out. That's really what's probably going to end up happening to him.
That's,
I have go ahead, Eric.
Yeah, I was going to say, Atlanta, you have one of the weirdest ways to be stressed out at your front office of like anybody. And it's kind of unique because your team spends money. Like Toronto's the only other one. They spend like record transfer monies on players that don't do jack shit. And it's like they're totally willing to spend and spend and spend, but they just keep picking the wrong bozo. Like what? Like yeah, like how? I don't even know how you fix that. It's just you just have horseshit GMs or something like that.
Well, one of the reasons why they succeeded the first 2 years was because Tata Martino, like basically personally picked that team. Now they had some guys that Carlos Bocanegra brought around. Miles Robinson, he didn't win, but the next year was a big part of it. But yeah, Julian Gressel, you got him. They got both those guys in that first draft, and then you brought in, Carlos Bocanegra brought in like Parkhurst, Lorenowitz, Garza to basically fill out the team. And, it was one of the best teams. It was like the best team in MLS. But then after that, I mean, just shows you what a team that is revolved around, basically one guy, what can happen when, Joseph Martinez, has that huge injury and just goes downhill. But since then, but you're right, they pick bad coaches. Their DPs have underperformed besides Thiago Amada. Like, he was probably the main one that has really done anything here. Everything else is just, even Pity Martinez was ultimately ended up being a failure with the team here. You got to get your DPs there. And when all three DPs are underperforming, you finish second last in the league.
I love Cooper Sanchez, though, Tommy.
Oh, dude, he is a
keeper. He's a keeper. Like, that kid is a problem, and he's 17 years old.
He probably found out he was playing, starting that game yesterday or today.
Wow.
He was not expected to play. It was one of the shocks there. And, they have a lot of young players. They brought in some U22s, Tomas Jacob and Baez. I mean, both of them I thought were fantastic in that game. Baez, there were a couple times where he was sticking his leg out, and it was like it was the best comparison I had when I saw him do it. He looked like the dude, like when you're playing hacky sack, and like it's that desperate kick. Keep it up in the air.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what it was.
Well, I thought the young guns on the team looked fantastic, leading with Cooper Sanchez. Like, he popped out on the screen for me. There were a couple moments where he had like really boneheaded plays, but for the most part, I think the fact that Tata has faith in him to play and start, and that kid's going to be great.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good to see the young players, do things for sure. And because that really, they've been the past two transfer windows, Atlanta is focused on the spine of the team there. But one thing I just want to bring up real quick is one of the key players that did not start this game was Stian Gregerson, which was paid top center back money in this league. And he's had a lot of injury issues over the past couple of seasons, but he was on the bench, and I think they might be trying to move on from him, but they really only have three center backs on the roster at the moment. So, I mean, but it's they've got some interesting decisions still to make with this roster. But Tata did exactly what you told me, Chris, that he did with Miami. Because I kept thinking about it in my head as the game progressed. Very late on the subs. Very late on the subs in that.
I thought he was going to pull the trigger at 60, but then he waited.
Exact same thought as you. If they're not winning by the 60th minute, bring in some of these guys, and it took longer than that, and you're down 1-0, and then you get a last minute.
The broadcast team even called it out at 60 minutes. They're like, we're waiting and expecting a substitution. But I think at some point they mentioned in the broadcast, they didn't want to bring on anybody to mess up the sort of, I guess, the feels in the midfield. And by then, 70th minute, it's like, all right, let's start bringing in people in.
Yeah.
Super late sub sucks.
But it's been a great game.
I was going to ask you how you liking so far LAFC versus Inter Miami.
This is going to be way different when it's an MLS Cup. Everyone's going to be trying to. It's not going to be so back and forth. I like it open like this, man. I mean, it's a
disaster.
But see, that's the thing, though. When you're not a fan of these teams, you want just a shit show of a game.
Open, yes.
A shit show of a goal is chances nonstop, a lot of goals. I know we didn't get a lot of goals here, but we got a lot of chances here. And you got to see your big guys do it as well. And, I mean, I can't believe he didn't score that second goal there. It was almost the exact same spot.
Yes.
But just the angle was different.
You say those who don't make take.
Well, I mean, I see here Sliced Bread is saying Messi hat trick loading. So Sliced Bread's predicting a hat trick in the second half.
Be pretty impressive.
And he is saying we're lucky it's only 1-0, Florida man.
Yeah. I mean,
you see it does say 3-2-5-2 at the side.
Oh yeah. Which the supporter section for this game is 5,000 sold out.
Wow.
Holy crap. Oh, look at that. Mura is coming in.
All right.
Nice. And you know,
Justin,
Inter Miami coming out late. Go ahead,
They come
Tommy,
out
sorry.
late a lot. That's like their thing, right?
Yeah, coming on late. Get over it. Come out on
Justin,
time.
you asked earlier about Garth Lagerwey. No, he left Atlanta United. He got diagnosed with cancer, took a leave, came back, and then left again. So Chris is the man right now. And that's why Garth Lagerwey didn't buy any U22s when he was with Atlanta.
That makes a lot of sense.
Chris did immediately.
Well, I think because he wants to try to work around all of the restrictions, and I mean sometimes he hits on them, but not always. So that's the sucky part about it.
Well, after one match,
now Messi's
Thomas
playing even
Jacob
better.
and Baez,
Yeah, for sure.
they're 22. They're the U22, but they're number one in my heart, and I will leave you both with that. I will leave you.
All right,
that.
Tommy. Thank you so much for hopping on, brother.
Have fun watching
Good
the
to
game,
see you
guys.
again, Tommy.
Good seeing you, sir. Later.
All right, later. There we go. So
All right.
this has been fun, and now we are starting the second half. I mean,
We're
do
in.
you feel comfortable with a 1-0 lead?
No. And especially because, it by all rights should be a 2-0 lead, except Martinez didn't put away the shot he should have. And when
that should have been money.
when it's a 1 goal because you miss a chance, like this is the most dangerous lead, I think. It's even worse than just like a tight 1-0, because it should be 2, which means the next goal we're still up 1, but then all of a sudden it's drawn and it gets on you. You're like, oh shit. But
Well, the tough part is Messi almost had a goal as well. I mean, there's been two shots on goal where it could have extended this game a little bit more. I mean,
and if Martinez was he was visibly upset when he went off for missing that shot too at the halftime.
Oh, absolutely. That was should have been in the back of the net. No hesitation.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
But
see. Wanders in the midfield.
This is what it comes down to. They both went back. I think Mascherano has been pretty good at making halftime adjustments, and so we'll just see what MDS does if he keeps his team on the same track or what.
Well, the brutal thing is now it doesn't feel as open. I think they're gathering themselves, each team, little by little. Look, there's some decent defensive play by Inter Miami now, and now they're actually starting to build decently. See, they're not going crazy now. Same thing with LAFC. They didn't push it up just out of nowhere. They kind of played a little bit more tactically. Oh, so Mura's on the right. Oh. So they took out Ian Frey. And they kept Noah Allen. See, guys, I mean, if you guys thought Noah Allen was playing worse than Ian Frey and they took out Ian Frey, that means Noah Allen has nobody else behind him at left back. Good job there, Mura. You did a literal cross.
I think. I think that whatever adjustment he made there is because Bouanga has been hard to contain on that side, and he was even beating double teams, and so I think he just needs to try something else.
Probably it's more of a defensive change, I guess. Mascherano said, "I didn't need the offense."
I would think there's something in the matchup that he saw that he liked with that player instead, and just decided to go with it.
Probably. I mean, look at this. Rodrigo de Paul is so far back. I mean, him and Bright are kind of similarly close to each other.
Well, all LAFC's danger has been on counterattacks. When we try to build up, we have trouble. We've been having trouble doing it. But
look at that. At least they're compact right there in the middle.
Yeah,
they're on it.
No, yeah, Miami hasn't been able to generate too much, although there's nice. That was a little counter press they got.
They're actually. Oh, Messi almost went with a volley right over the goalkeeper. Oof. That would have been a sweet goal.
So far, so good though. They've done LAFC's done a good job containing him. Porteous has just about blocked everything he's done. He did have the one chance, but
and for those of you that are watching that are fans of Inter Miami, this shows that Messi is not injured, right? Like you guys see how he's playing. Oh, St. Clair. It's so scary watching him get out of the box. And I thought that I was more scared of Drake Callender, and I feel a little bit more scared now. I mean, this is scary stuff. But Messi doesn't look injured. He doesn't look like he's got a ding. With the way that he's playing,
he's ready. He's ready for Puerto Rico after this.
Well, I think for sure he's going to Puerto Rico. But my question is if he's going to play against Orlando and Charlotte.
Yeah. Your next Champions League game isn't for another like week and a half, right?
Correct. Yes.
All right.
Well, the plan, the assumed thing that we thought would happen is that he would. Oh, it's a good save. Good
yeah.
save.
No, it took a deflection. I mean, we got Hugo Lloris, man. You can do a lot worse than that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was a good deflection. Yeah. The idea, at least what we assumed would happen, is especially when they rescheduled this Puerto Rico game, you know, he's not going to miss the LAFC game, as you could see here. And you better do something with that, Mura. And again, your cross is deflected. And he's not going to miss the Puerto Rico game because they rescheduled it. And in reality, early games against Orlando and Charlotte, I would imagine in the eyes of the ownership or the organization, they don't take it too seriously, I guess. So they're probably going to be willing to let him rest.
I think it's more like, you have to choose what games you're going to rotate. And I think this is maybe something that Mascherano learned from last season, is that the grind with Champions League and everything is a big grind. It's a lot of travel, and you can't just throw your players out there twice a week forever and not have them wear down at some point. So I don't know. I have a feeling he'll be a little more aggressive with his rotations, and those games just kind of make sense to rotate and keep legs a little more fresh.
Well, I just think, that should have been called. That should have been called because he was right there within his possession. I don't know.
Here comes Rico.
That was he didn't even go for ball.
Yeah,
he didn't go for ball on that.
I think I have a feeling the ref continued to play him is what happened. He did continuation since he was passing it and the pass went where it was supposed to go.
Yeah. I just don't understand why they didn't cancel the Puerto Rico game. They should have just canceled it. That's what I think would have been the best thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's just a scrimmage, and that's one thing with, soccer, because I didn't start out a soccer fan, but like friendlies are just scrimmages and they mean absolutely nothing, so like people taking any sort of like takeaways from the results of it, I'm just like, it's a glorified practice, and so this sort of thing in the middle of a season is a little crazy. Very nearly fouled Bouanga in the box right there.
Yes. Let me tell you something. Right before that, Rodrigo De Paul was playing defense on him, and Mura, who just came in, was like hesitating, not knowing whether to come up to Bouanga or take up somebody else towards the middle. And that hesitation, Bouanga will make you pay for that.
Yeah, but he did a good job not fouling. That's, like I said Bouanga, that's where people follow him a lot. They'll take him out. They won't really be going for it. Bouanga's just one of those guys that the way he dribbles, he forces people to follow him a lot, or he baits them into following.
Yeah, but that's the thing, is that he's such a crafty player. Oh man, what a terrible giveaway by Falcone.
Yeah.
What a terrible giveaway. Look at that. And Segovia stole it, guys. You guys hating on Segovia, you guys are wild. And then somebody up here saying Mura looks good. Look, Stancy and Boss Daddy. Has he shown more than Frey, guys? He got 3 balls deflected from trying to cross it.
Messi's almost in the back line. Ow.
He tried to shoot it off of a play where nothing was around him, and he tried to shoot it and got deflected off a body. And he was indecisive when covering Bouanga, guys. Like, we're watching this game together here. Let's see. I mean, this is Falcone was a terrible pass. I mean, I can't believe this, because Falcone literally is probably our most solid piece in the back line, other than Mikhail, but he's a new player. So with his experience, you'd expect him to be a little bit more, better. I mean, this tight press.
Mikhail at Houston last season, he wasn't like a super standout center back.
Oh man, that scared me for a second.
Yeah,
Dan St. Clair. Oh, nice play.
But it did the job, didn't it?
Oh, Berterame wants that ball back. That was a huge foul on Berterame.
Yeah, that's a foul.
Yeah, that was a huge foul on Berterame. That was really bad. Mike V is saying Bray is having a good game. Tough titty, Ayala. Ayala's coming in like in the next 10 minutes. And Allen started playing forward in the beginning of the game. But that's when it was just completely open. I mean, 1-0. It's still early in the game. There's 33 plus minutes in this game, guys.
And look, here's the thing in MLS. Getting 1 point on the road is a perfectly fine result, because travel's so difficult in this league. Like, if you get your 3 points at home and you get your point in the road, you're going to be in the top 2 or 3 for supporter shield, and if you can steal a couple wins in the road, like that's supporter shield right there. Like, usually the supporter shield winner is like 2 point per average up to like 2.15 average, like that's where it is.
Well, I think that's the thing that makes, like, for example, Charlotte last season had the lowest amount of ties, and a lot of their games could have flipped, it really, if they had so many little ties, they lost a lot of games that they could have walked away with a tie. Their defense was horrible. Oh, is that Messi that just got destroyed?
No. Oh, maybe it is.
Yeah, I think he just got destroyed by his own teammate.
Oh.
He got destroyed by his own teammate.
Oh, no, he ran into Porteous. No, Porteous, this guy, he's a Scottish center back, man. He has been fantastic since we got him halfway through last season.
That whole play was just a complete mess. Berterame almost karate chopped somebody in the face. Roundhouse kick. That wasn't Segovia that got into his way.
No.
Oh, it was Segovia. Oh, it was. Yep. MZ called it.
Yeah, he ended up down a dead end right there.
Oof. Batterame almost clipped somebody with a cleat. Messi getting tackled by his own teammates.
That was Porteous again. Like Messi hit the back of Porteous, and then Porteous headed it out and almost took the clip. There was the call for the high boot. But this game might start getting chippy soon, isn't it?
Yes. No, and then especially when you get tired, little by little, when the guys get tired, it's all about, at that point, some physicality. This guy never gets tired. Silvetti, I mean, he could run for hours. But at some point, I think
this is that nobody's in game shape yet.
Yeah.
So they're going to start getting gassed.
And I think at some point they're going to bring on Allende. You have to bring him on.
I mean, LAFC is probably going to bring. We have Ordaz, who can come off the bench. Chonier, another Canadian who can come off the bench, pretty good midfielder. They could also have Hollingshead to come in at some point. They'll probably bring in Hollingshead for Tafari.
This I have to agree with. Boss Daddy saying Segovia always getting in the way because he constantly cuts inside. Yes, he does play in the middle more so and cuts it towards the middle. I mean, he's not a wing player, so. Oh man, no, Alan, you should have poked at it a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna get chippy, Eric. The players are starting to get a little bit more gassed. It looks like there was a push somewhere in the back.
Oh yeah, no. Once they get gassed, it's when they start pulling the jerseys, and they start resorting to dumb tired tricks. And then the other guy's going to get grumpy because he's tired too, and
Yes.
Then everybody will
still got 30 minutes.
The play fighting will be happening soon.
Ooh, nice. Yeah. If Ordaz comes in, Falcon definitely getting a second yellow.
Oh yeah.
And funny that you're back, Danny, because Eric asked me right when you left after Falcon got the yellow. He's like, how likely is Falcon to get a second yellow? And if the game gets chippy, well, I can't hear you. You're on mute. But if the game gets chippy, then it's quite possible he can get the second yellow.
Has he ever gotten a red card with us? I don't think so. I think that was one of the things that we liked when we first got him. I think we looked him up, and he was a very aggressive defender, but managed to not be in the top 100,
not be on the radar,
his league,
yes.
In yellow cards, which was surprising because he is such an aggressive defender. So I remember that's one of the things we liked about him. That he was disciplined. I don't think he'll get a red.
But now he, in reality, Noah Allen is a pretty aggressive player. Clipped a couple of people as well. Aviles took away the aggressive shine, so they didn't look at Falcon as much. At this point, Falcon is the aggressor.
Ooh, nice cross by Mura.
Oh, I'm a little.
Oh, that was nice. But they called him offsides, though. No,
that was onside.
Hold on, they're gonna. Oh, that was a great pass by Messi, setting him up.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
so,
there's that run.
Yeah.
So what did they do? Did they switch Segovia
They
to the right side?
They took out Ian Frey, and they brought in Mura for Ian Frey at the half. And then Segovia, they moved him more to the right, but he's still sort of crashing middle because they moved Messi up top with Batterame.
Because Silvetti, I see him on the left. Because on the right, he's been a ghost.
Yeah. Well, they put Messi up higher, seems like with Batterame. They still haven't brought Allende in.
We're about to bring in Chonier. He's another Canadian national team midfielder.
Well, what I will tell you about LAFC that defensively their structure is solid. As soon as Miami gets the ball into the final third, they are all just waiting to receive anybody, and they're closing out any open space that Miami players have. They're closing in quickly. They're not giving anybody a chance to get a good shot off. Yeah, go ahead. They're not giving anybody a good chance to. What the heck? Where'd I go? Anybody a chance to get a good shot off?
Yeah, no, they've been really good at their intensity, and that's always the hardest thing to start the season with.
And then everybody's saying it, Mura's looking good. Yeah, Mura. That was. I mean, I just saw that, but that looked good so far.
Yeah, Miami's definitely controlled the ball a lot more this half. And one thing we discussed is Martinez missing that shot at the end of the first half, where it should be 2-0. That goal, not making that goal, sometimes comes to punish you and will turn a win into a draw.
They've held possession, but because LAFC is allowing them to hold possession, like you said, they're gonna combine the Bradley and Dolo ball, and this is Dolo ball right now.
No, we're playing like a mid block.
Yeah, you guys look, you guys are letting us go all the way down to almost our final third. You guys aren't giving us any pressure. You're letting us look. This is the frustrating part of. I remember last year with Mascherano, where we held possession, but it was almost like purposeless possession. We would just pass horizontally, and we would just never do anything. Mm-hmm. And that's what we suffered from last year. And it looks like. And I remember you were the first team to expose us last year in Champions Cup with that, because I remember after that, everybody started doing that to us, and we were suffering for a solid 2 months.
No, and you can see his son's there trying to call. He's like, "Hey, just ease up, calm."
Well, respect to Falcon for keeping pace with Wagner.
Oh, he's gonna. Oh, it was a good tackle.
Yeah. No, Mikael and Falcon, I think so far have been the two players that have stood out to me the most as far as Miami goes. For LAFC, I think David Martinez is looking really good.
Yeah. Other than the missed second goal, we'll see if it costs us.
Yeah.
But no, he's been good. His work rate's been good. His defensive work rate's been better. So, because that's the thing these days. All the best attackers are very good at defending as well. That's almost the 2020s and I think 2030s attacker is almost like the evolution, like the sweeper keeper. Whereas you all of a sudden they want goalies good with their feet. Well, I think they're going to start wanting attackers good in defense as well. If you start getting that total player, I mean, you really make it hard for the other team.
You notice that that St. Clair is starting to do that. He's coming out of the box.
Yeah, he did.
And that's not what he's known for, but he's going to have to do that more often now.
No, but like I said, Minnesota kind of played a low block counterattack, and so he didn't really have to come out much because he had defenders in front of him.
Yeah. Well, this should be interesting.
Yeah. Wow, Chonier for Martinez, not Ordaz for Martinez. Chonier is more of a midfielder.
Chonier.
Yeah. He was, I believe he was at Vancouver before. He played with us all last season, but he's a Canadian national team player, just like Esquidito, who we just picked up. So we have a few Canadians on our team. But interesting to see where's Chonier going to play. We got to be only going two up top now. He's gonna drop in the midfield. And yeah, there he is up there. He's playing a little back from where Martinez was. It almost looks like we're going to a front two, into like a 4-4-2.
I'm really surprised. I guess it's because
no. You know what they did is they Tillman's up on the right wing. That's what they did. Tillman has done that before. So Tillman's going to start playing as a right wing, or the Martinez role. right wing on attack, but dropping back to assist more like a right back in defense.
Gotcha. On the Miami end, I'm surprised that Noah Allen ended up staying on and Frey came off. I mean, I know Bologna is, he carves people up, but I think also it has a lot to do with the fact that I think they might believe in Mura's attack a little more than Frey's. And, I mean, I guess showed with that pass that he had to Berterame.
Yeah. I feel like this game's gonna break open soon, one way or another.
Do you guys believe in Bologna? I'm not Bologna and Lloris?
Yeah, Lloris is great.
He hasn't taken a dip in performance?
I don't think so. One thing to keep in mind with him is like we've renewed him, but he was practically playing on a league minimum.
Oh, really?
Like when he came here, he was playing for like 175K a year. Like he just wanted to be here, I think, because he hadn't played for like a year. I believe he got a bit of a raise, but it wasn't too much. But no, he's great. He's our captain, and he should be our captain.
Yeah. You know, when Messi got here, he does one of two things. He either goes short or he goes for a goal to Olympico on corner kicks. Oh, I was right in the 6-yard box. But that's what he usually goes for, an Olympico or he goes short. And I always wonder, like, why don't you just go for like he did just now? Go inside the 6-yard box, see if somebody can head it.
Yeah. I think you're like 3 or 4 seconds ahead of me.
I'm going to pause it for 2 seconds. Pause. Play.
All right. 3, 24, 25, 26.
Let me pause it another 3 seconds.
29, 30, 31, 32,
Got
33.
it. We're good.
All right. Oh, I have the volume super quiet. Weeby is one of the announcers for this game, isn't he?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't been listening either.
Yeah, it sounds like Weeby. Us LAFC fans, we love Max Bretos. He's our guy.
Really?
Well, he was actually LAFC announcer before. He does a lot of teams now on Apple, but he was originally LAFC guy, and he still is an LAFC guy.
We feel like that about Ray Hudson. We're so frustrated that Ray Hudson ended up not getting picked up by Apple TV.
Oh, yeah, that sucks. Yeah, Bretos would do lots of stuff like on the training ground and stuff, and still does. But yeah, he's an LAFC guy.
Him and Chris Whittingham were our guys.
Oh, get there, Denny. Get there. Oh, put it. Yes.
Go.
Yes. Oh.
There goes the sweeper keeper, St. Clair.
Oh, that's it.
How's your boy Mura? How's your boy Mura?
Let's see how this came out.
What are you kidding? How's your boy Mura? Look at this setup, bro.
Oh, wow.
Oh, is that Tillman? That Tillman made that pass.
Well, and that's what we were saying about Dane St. Clair. This is a new position for him.
This is the
fuck?
I'm not sure what he was supposed to do there, but
well, he got caught in no man's land.
he did, yeah. Yep.
And it's gonna be growing pains.
He was late.
So
he was late.
It's gonna be growing pains for St. Clair. I can't even hate on him because this is something completely new to him, and I knew it was gonna take him a while to adjust.
Yeah,
So-
no, he was kind of figuring out whether the defenders were going to make the play or whether he had to. And by the time he knew the answer, it was too late to make a decision.
Yeah.
Listen, Danny, I heard you talking so good about Mura. I want to tell you something. Other than one cross to Veterame, he's had 4 other crosses that got deflected.
Chris, you've watched him play for a total of 20 minutes, Chris.
Well, but you're saying, oh my God, Facundo Mura looks so good. Oh my gosh, off of one cross to
I said
Veterame.
a couple things.
and
First,
offensively-
I said
and
so
got
far he looks
cooked
good.
by Bawanga
Yes, okay.
earlier in the game
But
when he
before-
got subbed on.
First of all, go through the chat, Chris. I was responding to everybody else slobbing on his knob. So relax.
John Rollins is trying to tell you, don't forget to update the score.
Look at that sub that LAFC did. Look where Tillman's playing now. Tillman's playing almost as a right back.
He's on with the assist there.
Yeah, at the right back position with Chonier jumping into the midfield and the 2 guys up front, and they both came more centrally, and that's what I think. I think they're changing the spacing. Miami's center backs haven't adjusted to it either.
Look at this
now-
point made by Mike V. You take Bright out, you lose the guy that breaks up the plays. That was in Brightland.
Bright. Oh, I didn't notice. Bright came off. Did he come off for Allende?
Yeah, Bright came off for Allende. You didn't see that?
No, I didn't see
The
that. Allende
same
had already
time
come
that
on.
LAC, the same time LAFC made their sub, Allende came in for Bright. What
Well, that was
guys?
gonna go
What
over the
minute
top,
are you
though.
guys on?
76-01.
02, 03,
Yep.
04, 05.
Okay.
But that was going over the top. I mean, there was no way that Bright was going to save that anyway.
No, but he could have broken up the play.
Wait, top class
this
hate
is-
watch. Thanks, Derek. Oh, John Rollins TV is hate watching over here.
Always,
yeah, of course,
and
because and
don't
then Danny
disrespect
left when
LAFC
John
again.
Rollins came on.
Oh,
I don't remember disrespecting LAFC. I remember disrespecting Bologna. But I don't remember disrespecting LAFC.
Only Tillman. You only disrespected Tillman.
No, I still don't like that guy.
He's been punishing this game.
And what the hell was St. Clair doing so high?
Well, that's what I was
he
telling you.
doing out there?
And I'm telling you, he's learning the whole sweeper keeper role. That he has a brand new role on this team that he's never played before. He's gonna have growing pains.
He couldn't figure out whether the center backs were going to get to that ball or whether he had to get to the ball. And by the time he realized they weren't, he
My God! Just making me so nervous, my boy.
St. Clair's gonna.
What?
Have growing pains.
I mean, guys, we're not even playing soccer anymore. Like, what is happening?
Well, Eric, you know how before this game on our preview show a couple of days ago, we said that the fan base is going to overreact, whether LAFC loses, Miami loses. Chris, right there, that's number one guy of overreactions.
All right.
Look at Segovia collecting the play. Segovia calmly. Oh my
He
goodness.
could have
What
hit
in
him
the-
over the top. He didn't make that pass though.
Okay,
now
now
it's
we're
getting-
cooking.
now it's getting
Now
a
we're
little
cooking,
reckless.
baby.
Nope.
Now we're
Oh,
cooking,
reckless.
baby. Okay. And he's
Did you
tried
see-
left-footed. Allende, don't do
All right.
that.
All right, Hugo. Was he Hugo? I thought that should have been a foul there, but okay. Let him play.
I see Allende mixing it up, trying to go left-footed. Here he's trying to open up the bag a little bit. I'll take a little bag opening from Allende. Oh no, Mura spot. Look at Mura. He's shitting his pants right now.
Well, Mikael has looked great this game.
Tillman right in
That's
the
why
mix
it's Falcon.
again.
Shout out to Mr. Krabs with the super slam here, Danny.
Oh man.
Says no more watch alongs, guys. We always lose.
No, this is coffee.
Nashville will
I was
smash at
gonna make
Miami.
myself some Cuban coffee.
I'm drinking regular coffee right now.
No, regular coffee. I'm not gonna waste my time with that. I was gonna make Cuban coffee, but then I'm like,
Well, it's because
maybe
you
I
drink
shouldn't
Cuban
drink
coffee
that
like
at
regular
11
coffee. You
o'clock.
I have a bunch of
Oh,
Cuban
wow.
coworkers, man, and they keep making food, and damn, those
Yeah.
ladies can cook. They made some
Oh, look
imperial.
at Segovia.
They made some imperial rice the other week, which I don't really know what it was, but it was.
Arroz imperial.
Oh
That's
man!
good.
Oh, and they do this rice with the black beans in it. That's like it's so ridiculous. But
Con
no,
gris.
these girls they're like only a year and a half from there. You know, like I have to attempt to talk to them in Spanish, which their Spanish is my Central Americans have trouble understanding their Spanish.
It's a little different.
But those ladies can cook. Damn.
Yeah, and now imperial rice is really good. That's like a really good plate.
Yeah. No, they just bring it. They bring it at work to lunch, and they bring extra for me, and I'm just like, oh, you girls are the best.
And shout out to Chicken Drumsticks. Says, guys, calm down. It's just one game. Typical Messi fans crying. This guy's been in the chat the whole time, just hating because of Messi. He's a Messi hater. Silvetti gets off the pitch, and in comes Luis Suarez.
All right.
I mean, this is like that's a charity sub. We're down to 0. What? Justin Blair says, did you see Allende wave off Beterame? Did that really happen?
Oh, if it goes to 3, Suarez is going to bite somebody. I'm calling it.
I can't hear you, Danny. Just in case you're wondering, your mic is muted.
My fault. Well, good, because I was cussing out Eric.
Yeah, well, next
and then
time.
One World, One Goal saying should have. No, go ahead, Eric. Sorry.
Oh no! I said next time don't mute. I like to hear it when I get cussed out.
There goes Tillman. We're cooked for sure now.
I was a big Tillman hater last year. Oh, Boyd. Putting Boyd on, that's disrespectful towards you guys. They're saying this is done.
Really?
Tyler Boyd, yeah. Tyler Boyd's not in there to do anything. I got the wife laughing behind me. She liked that one.
Yeah, I mean, she's laughing at us, Danny. Can you believe that? We should never do another watch.
My excellent jokes and my comedic timing.
I have to, yes.
Otherwise, I'll be how come when I made those jokes you weren't laughing? Do you don't think I'm funny or something?
Oh my goodness, what a disaster in the midfield right there.
This is exactly what LAFC did to us last year, Champions Cup, in the first leg.
Yeah, Dolo should have been fired after the second leg. Man,
this is exactly how that game played out.
Yeah. Dos Santos, man. I mean, I will say the substitution he made were great adjustments, and I mean, it's hard to be upset about Dos Santos at this point. I think anybody who isn't like.
Well, look, this is. I'll give you a summary of the game right now. Am I on mute again? No.
What's your summary?
No, you're good. I can hear. Summarize.
No, what's your summary, buddy? What's your summary, buddy? I can't wait to hear this. I can't wait.
They scored on that first goal. Then they went back to Dolo ball, and Miami can't figure out Dolo ball. They can't break down a low block. They can't. At least not yet. Right? Berterame is new to the team. Allende just got on. Silvetti was playing on the right side. Now he's on the left side, and now he's out of the game. Once people start blowing that low block on us, it's like we don't know what to do.
Man, Bouanga's back heel pass. There's Fluminense fans watching this game because the rumors were so hard that he was going to go there. And
no!
Oh, Tyler Boyd, come on! But here,
Tyler Boyd is disrespecting us, Danny.
Nah, Noah Allen had that on.
No.
Look at him.
He won't go far.
Tyler Boyd, you know what Tyler Boyd looks like, Danny? He looks like he runs a painter's company.
Painters.
We have a local painter, like a house painter, killing us, Danny.
He does look like he would have.
He looks like he does general contractor work. Best hire you can have in the city. Look at this, Rodrigo de Paul. What are you doing? Oh my God! I see what they're doing. You see how they're trying to set up the right Facundo Mura. They're trying to chip it over to him. I am this getting a little feisty. You just came in, my guy. You're not even that invested right now. Look at that. One goal saying that he looks like an IT guy. No, he doesn't look like an IT guy. I see what you're doing there.
I can see IT.
He doesn't look like an IT. No, he's not IT.
Wait, who?
There's
Who's
no way he's IT.
Boyd.
Oh.
I can see IT.
No, he doesn't look like IT. You know who looks like IT? Noah Allen looks like IT.
Noah Allen to me looks like a surfer guy. Like he says dude a lot.
He looks like a surfer dude.
Tell me he doesn't say dude like every other word.
Boyd looks like shipping department.
Oh, MC says Boyd looks like he works in the shipping department. That's
No,
not
he's
too
definitely
far
blue
off.
collar. Definitely blue collar.
That's painter adjacent.
Yes. Blue collar is. We're down there. He looks like he could work in the shipping department of a company, gathers the boxes for the salesman that just made the sale up front.
But you know what? This is how you beat Miami. You play a low block and you beat it. Look, our weakness is defending in transition because we play such a high line. And then you put that low block, make it very difficult for us to score. And look, it's worked perfectly for LA so far in the second half.
Well, I mean, it's oh gosh, you're gonna make it. You're gonna make. Yeah, you made it.
Oh, here comes Denny.
Yeah, we're gonna score. Miami.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh my gosh!
How did that not go in?
Oh my God! This should be 4-0 right now. My prediction should be getting close at this point.
I have a question.
And
I have a question
Chris,
that
you
I'm going to
should have
save
the
for the
over.
post.
Chris,
All
you
right.
should have the over right now.
No, I bet I bet 3 plus 3.5 plus.
No, I know. LAFC Martinez should have had 2 and Boanga should have just had 2. And
Oh
it should be
yes,
40.
yes. I mean, what in the world? Falcone is just eating complete crap. They're all like just flat-footed.
This is that first competitive game of the season is what this is.
I'm not worried.
You know, as much as I'll say about Tyler Boyd,
Oh,
he is a
Son is
supplemental
pissed that
option.
they're subbing him out.
Oh, who is?
Son is
Son.
pissed. Son is pissed that they're subbing him out for Nathan Radaz. He probably wanted to stay in the whole game. See, look, he's bitching at him.
No, he does. We have our second Champions League.
Yeah,
leg.
exactly. Even though like you could play with anybody and win that game, but yeah. Because you guys already up 5-1, 5-0, right?
Yeah, son. He's pissed. He is pissed.
Oh my god, good job there, fucking Mura. No way, bro.
What a shot. Oh.
He got kicked in the balls. Oh, it's the finger. Yeah,
Wait, which
this
finger?
is
The 21st finger or
this is a disaster, Danny.
I wouldn't say it's a disaster, man.
That's us.
It's the first game of the year, Chris.
Man, I'm gonna troll Miami
So the next game
so hard tonight.
I would if I was in your shoes, I would. If I was in your shoes, I would.
You know,
listen.
We've been around long
ahead,
enough. There's important games and there's fun games, and opening season. This is a fun game. The only thing interesting is if the difference of a home field advantage is like 2 points or less. That's
I'll tell you one thing, Eric. We had Vancouver do that after Champions Cup last year. We had Cincinnati do that after regular season game last year. A lot of teams tend to do that to us, and when the games matter, Miami turns it on. So I suggest you do it, but just know that some of those are going to get saved and come back at the end of the year.
No, for sure. I mean, this is just a regular season league game, which they all matter, but where it matters the most is it's the table at the end of the year, and this game matters for table positioning ultimately. And we both have Champions Cup, and Champions Cup is really where the prize of the league is right now.
And you know what? And I predicted that 2 MLS teams would end up in the final of the Champions Cup this year. I wouldn't be surprised if it's these two.
Yeah.
There's a comment I wanted to bring up a little bit earlier, and I can't find that. Dennis is saying, gentlemen, guess which defender has the best FOT mob score?
Ordaz is
Don't tell
from.
me it's.
I think Ordaz is from Van Nuys, which is not at all suburbia.
Yeah, somebody's saying Ordaz is from LA.
No, he's
a local kid.
He's from Van Nuys. Van Nuys is like a grimy part of the valley. Like Van Nuys is not affluent. It's not suburbia. I think his parents are Salvadoran immigrants, and it's a lot of Salvadorans up in the valley. But yeah, he's definitely not a suburban kid. Probably Ordaz, we're talking like middle class, working class.
Well, he was able to come in for Sun, and Sun looked furious.
Yeah,
so that's going to be interesting.
He
probably wanted to be there at the end to kind of like say good game. He was a big part of the promotion of this game. So
no, 100%. But like I said, I think what it is we have Champions League on Tuesday, which we're up 5 goals in aggregate right now.
What a disaster! What is happening? What a mess. Are you watching this, Danny, or are you just sitting there frozen?
How do they give the best assist to Son when, as much as I hate him, that Tillman pass to Bologna that led him to that goal was a million. That's how you know Apple is just on the knob of Son and Messi, because Tillman had a much better assist than that Son pass right there.
100%. Yep.
And that's coming from a Tillman hater.
Tillman hater number 1, and there's some haters out there for him for sure.
Look at Bowanga cooking.
Look
at Bowanga cooking. Did you? Wow, guys, you guys love Mura, and this is the question I was going to ask in the post game. How did the defense look in the first half versus the second half?
Ordasm. I'm having an ordasm.
You deserve that celebration, Eric. You deserve it.
The kid from Van Nuys, man. I mean,
look at that beautiful defense by Mura.
Yeah.
I mean,
wait, are you guys ahead of me? Was there a goal that was scored that I missed?
Yeah.
Are you watching the game, Danny?
I guess I'm really behind.
Yeah, no, it's 3-0.
What the fuck?
Nathan Ordaz. Belonged to Ordaz.
That play was made and
Wait, what minute
created
are you
by
guys on?
Bouanga. Literally, it's the 94. It's 94th minute, 94, 29,
I'm on the
30.
92nd. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you totally missed it. Just play it at the 94th minute, 0-0.
Yeah, 94,
and you'll
28.
catch.
Damn it, man! I had already done all the backgrounds and the fucking thumbnail. Piece of shit, or Daz.
No, it's 3-0. It's not
Hey,
Ordaz,
my
it's
God.
Bouanga. You
I
just
gotta
You're a
literally
local
missed
boy, man.
Facundo.
You can't-
You literally missed Facundo Mura getting completely cooked.
Well, unfortunately, to do these shows, there's a lot of things that go into to making these stupid things, and
Ordaz is also the star
Fucking
player
graphics is-
of the Salvadoran national team. He's like their best player.
Where is everybody that loves Facundo Mura right now? Because you.
oh my
all
God,
just
is this going to be the post game, Chris? Because you're going to drive me fucking crazy if this is going to be the post game. I was listening when I was off, and I heard you say, "Oh yeah, Frey was getting cooked by Bouanga." I guess they're trying to change it to see if Mura does. Frey was getting cooked also.
Frey got cooked one play. One play.
Come on, come on, come on, get there, get there. Well, I want one more goal just to give Chris his over.
It's so over. Sliced bread is the only one still representing the Mura train. And Mura got cooked on 2 plays that were scores. That's it. Game is over. Game is over.
All right, well, let's do a quick post game here. All right, welcome into the post game. Eric, congratulations, 3-0. What did you think about LAFC today?
Well, you know, I was always concerned that we were not going to come out and have the required intensity it took to really come out the gates, the game, 75,000 strong at the famous, world famous Los Angeles Coliseum, host of multiple Olympic Games. And LAFC did exactly that. They came out and put on the professional performance that I think we were all expecting for them as black and gold faithful. And from a beautiful goal by David Martinez, a miss by Martinez, a goal from Bouanga and Ordaz, us LAFC fans got just about everything we could have hoped for in this matchup.
I truly believe that if Miami and Rodrigo De Paul don't make that bad turnover that leads to that first David Martinez goal, things might end up different. Once you guys had that 1-0 lead in the second half, you guys said, Dolo ball it is, and that's a recipe for disaster, for success against Miami, and a disaster for Miami because they just cannot beat a low block. They just don't. And you know what? They were beating it last year by playing the counter, by not worrying about keeping possession as much. And this, but in the second half, you guys just gave away possession. You guys weren't pressing at all. You guys let us. It was passes horizontally back and forth. It was frustrating to watch.
Yeah, you know, I think really on our end, I don't know how much of it's going to be preparation, but you know, we put a lot of preseason games in. We have had a competitive match already, and so maybe that just kind of helped out. We also had a lot of roster continuity this season, which we haven't had. So, you know, the game plan I think went well. The goal came out nice. We set out to play transition in the first half. Mascherano wanted to play possession, and if you're going to get possession versus transition, whoever makes the mistake is going to get punished. And, you know, we saw how that went. And then I also think the second half adjustment by Marc Dos Santos to bring in Chonier and basically drop Tillman back to more of a midfield right back position, it kind of set up the other things. And once that happened, you know, it's Miami, as you said, kind of has trouble breaking things down, and they're going to have to figure out how they're going to do that this year. I think losing Busquets is super underrated. You can't really replace a guy like that. Losing Alba.
Jordi Alba also.
Yeah.
Because there were moments where Messi was kind of drifting to his left. And it's like that perfect moment where we've seen it time and time again when he's drifting to the top left of the box. And then Jordi Alba makes an overlapping run. Messi hits him with a through ball, and then Jordi delivers it right back to the center of the box, and Messi finishes it. We've seen that time and time again over the last few years. That wasn't even an option.
Yeah, I mean, I think I saw a lot. Jordi Alba was the spark in a lot of attacks, and I think that was almost more of his biggest asset he had to the team, is that he kind of gave the jumping off point for the attack to start. And that's got to come from somewhere. Busquets great at the line breaking passes that could start as well. So where's the playmaker going to be in the team? Because you guys kind of lost both of your big playmakers from last season, where a lot of things sparked from. So the team's going to have to figure it out. And I don't know if Messi is capable of playing hero ball all season and keeping you guys where you need to be.
No, and like I said, this is the way to beat Miami, is to play that low block. And then, like I said, you guys played well in the first half. Second half, again, that low block kills Miami. Chris, just any final thoughts before we sign out of here? Eric, appreciate you joining us for the watch along and for the post game. How do you feel about LAFC? I'm sorry, Chris, real quick. LAFC after today, moving forward, anything change, or this is more or less what you expected to see from them this year? Eric.
Oh, sorry. Thanks, Chris. No, this is a good start. Like I said, with LAFC, we have a new coach this season, although the coach has been with the team since 2018, short of a 2-year stint in Vancouver. The big question is, what's Mark Dos Santos' stamp going to look like on the team? How is it going to change from Trundlo? And I think for myself and probably a lot of other LAFC fans, I think it looks very positive. As I said, if he can blend the intensity of Bob Bradley ball with the attacking, along with the defensive Trundlo ball, we could be seeing like a coach in the right situation. Some of his Vancouver was a tough situation for him, but LAFC I think is good. So if they can build on this and keep playing like they are with the intensity, and I will say also, I think losing to Miami in Champions Cup really burned them up. And I think losing to Vancouver in the playoffs really burned this team up. And I think they spent an offseason kind of pissed off about that. And their intensity levels has been great. It's just, can they hold it for the next 9 months of the season? That's always the big question mark. So far, so good.
Chris, any thoughts on the overall performance by Miami and your outlook before we sign out of here?
Well, I think just looking at it from a non-biased perspective, LAFC played a hell of a game, and
David Martinez is going to be a problem this year.
Yeah, well, we talked about it in one of our other episodes that David Martinez is going to be a huge problem, and not only that, but the continuity, like you mentioned, Eric, is still there. It's just essentially finding a little bit, better ways to generate better, offense, and you guys are hitting it at all cylinders, opening up the season with a 3-0 victory against Inter Miami, which is going to be one of the biggest teams in terms of offensive power. So it's a fantastic showing by LAFC for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, look, I know that Miami's fan base is going to react a bit. They didn't look great today, but I mean, it's happened plenty of times in the past. I mean, it happened literally leg 1 of the Champions Cup against LAFC just last year. It happened it was like the first week of March. Like, it was almost a year ago, a week from now. So we've seen this before. They struggle with the low block. Berterame is new to the team. Allende finally got to play a game because he didn't even play a game in the preseason. Like, there's a lot of moving parts. And then St. Clair, I've said it a million times. St. Clair is going to take time to adjust to this team, especially to the new position and the new way we play. But we had a lot of guests come on the watch along. If you were watching, make sure that you follow them and support all the local people that do this for no money. Make sure that you support Section 128 with Eric. Are you guys doing a post game tonight or later on?
Wait, me?
Eric. Yeah.
No plans. Celso, my co-host, he's at the game. He has press passes for the game. So yeah, he'll be in the interview room asking questions.
Okay. So make sure you look out for Section 128. I'm sure they'll have a post game at some point. And if you want Inter Miami, we're gonna have a post game in a couple of minutes on the Battered Herons. And I can't wait to hear the chat and Chris, because that's always fun after a loss. But yeah, make sure that you follow everybody. We're trying to promote as many content creators that do this just for the love of their team. So Eric, appreciate you. Section 128, look out for them. Battered Herons for Inter Miami coverage, and everybody in the chat that watched along all game long. We appreciate you guys. Also, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff for the MLS with all our guests. And yeah, and again, if you want some Inter Miami coverage, we'll be doing a post game for Inter Miami specific in a couple minutes. So Eric, again, appreciate you. Chris, I hate you. I am dreading the next couple minutes with you because I know they're going to be painful. And
thank you everyone in the chat.
Absolutely. So until the next one, have a good one.